Thank you. ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Osborne Motors Endurance Challenge. This is Season 10, Race 10. This is the season finale, and we are here at Summit Point. Many GTPs have showed up to the sleepy little town in West Virginia, and we've been watching Devin Adams go around this track for a while as he goes through the dirt. Devin?
Yeah.
You got anything to say for yourself, or you just...
Dirt's bad.
Are you gonna are you gonna be like as much of a dickhead as you've been about the rest of the season? Are you gonna actually like enjoy yourself tonight?
After Lime Rock, I've discovered short tracks phenomenal.
You know,
exactly.
you have been a very vocal hater.
I have.
On the Discord, Devin Adams, our own blood, Devin Adams. Whose side are you on, buddy? I still got beef with you.
Nobody's. I'm a free agent.
Getting the fuck out of here. Happy season finale. Happy season finale, Marcus.
Welcome back. Hold on.
Thanks, dude.
Okay, I had to swallow my food. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Are
you still struggling? I thought they fixed that.
That's fucking rude, first of all. I'm gonna put you with Devin. I'm a survivor. Second of all...
Survivor. Second of all, what?
I have a ribbon. Do you know that?
Do you?
Do you know that?
What color is it? What
Light
color
blue.
is it?
Light blue, you bitch. Go look it up. Google it right now. We're pausing this fucking broadcast so you go Google it.
I'm in the middle of driving.
No, you stop driving.
Dude, this is the first time I've ever been able to join a session as a spectator and test drive. I'm ghost driving right now. It's great.
Well, I want you to feel bad for making fun of me. Second of all, I see you escaped your deep state holding cell we had you in for the past 4 weeks.
Yep.
Back in the
finally
booth. How does it feel?
Dude, I'm excited to be here. It's the season finale of season 10. Some would say this is a controversial season. Others would say this has been a phenomenal season.
Yeah, how do you feel about how your schedule has been?
I didn't think it was,
overall.
I didn't think it was gonna get like that controversial. I didn't realize that the tracks that I picked were that bad. But
you weren't planning on this being the most controversial season OMEC has had.
No, I was not. I was like, I just wanted to pick free tracks. That's all it was. Wanted to make sure that people that wanted to participate could participate.
You ended it on a banger. I think it's good. Well, I mean, how many people showed up tonight? 13. Oh, we might have broken 20.
It looks pretty busy.
We're sitting at 18.
I think I see some new names.
They picked a hell of a race to show up for. Hot dog. I had to say that for someone on the chat. I'm reading the chat tonight. It's here. It's here on my phone. It's under my microphone. Okay. I can actually see it. Now, what car are you test driving in?
The McLaren GT3. And it feels fantastic.
Gross.
I didn't know. I would have picked a different car, but it feels good.
Kevin Hayes in the dirt in his natural habitat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Were you the one that caused it?
There's no way that I could have because I'm ghost driving, dude.
Yeah, I'm really
Someone just drove through me.
I'm kind of upset. You're taking the Devin Adams route. You're not in the broadcast booth.
I'm getting out.
You're driving the car. You've made fun of my illness.
Is it hereditary?
No.
It just happens.
It's fucked up and completely random, and I have it for the rest of my life, and there's no cure, and I hope you feel a little bad.
I thought that was a surgery for. I thought that's what that was for.
It's a treatment, not a cure, you motherfucker.
Oh.
I have this for the rest of my goddamn life.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was fixed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not. Now, not only have you brought shame upon OMEC, for this terrible schedule. You've made fun of me for my horrific disease.
Oh my god.
And you pissed off Devin Adams. Devin,
Yeah.
Chris was saying some really mean things about you.
I really don't care. I was talking to Bob.
Bob's here?
I thought
Yeah.
Bob was dead.
He's in party chat.
Bob.
Bob Lindell, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Back from the dead.
I've been saying this whole season that you were dead. This was the Bob Lindell Memorial broadcast.
Oh,
I've
man.
been saying rest in peace every broadcast, and you're here, back from the dead. Bob
That's right.
Lindell.
I'm racing Jesus.
I support it. You should be out there with a new livery.
Oh, yeah, I should be. No, I figured no one would recognize me if I just had the same livery, or if I had a different livery.
I mean, that is
People wouldn't
true.
believe it was me.
Slomek has been struggling this season without their core member.
Well, I am here to see if I can't get a couple laps in tonight before I have to call it in, but
Are you
thought
gonna,
I'd check everything out with everybody.
are you gonna give a driver's meeting tonight, Bob Lindell style?
I wasn't planning on it at all, so
I think
I'm
you should-
hoping
Few
I'm...
people who have
I
asked.
think
Now
you
you
should-
got to do it.
I think you should at least say push to crash for
Oh,
Tony.
yeah. Maybe I'll do that.
I told him to just pull up a random script that he had and just rip that.
Yeah.
Jeez,
The-
what is this line?
Yeah, Kevin's doing pretty terrible. The mics are on the broadcast now, so we'll hear you if you decide to do it.
That's probably not a good idea.
It's a good idea.
I was gonna let Tony have it probably about lap 5.
Well, Devin always makes poor decisions.
Hey, that's not true. I met Devin. He doesn't make poor decisions ever.
It's completely true.
Thanks, Bob.
I met him in real life.
Hold on, ready? Get your shit together, Kevin.
Fucking scrub.
He didn't say anything.
He can't even hear us, I bet.
Kevin. This was your chance.
Fuck you.
Oh, he's here. Hey, what? hey, we're trying to get monetized.
I don't give a shit.
Whoa.
Do you not want OMEC to be successful? We had to scrounge together funds for this race at the last minute. Did you not notice that?
As a founding father of OMEC, you should be more supportive.
Well, maybe if someone picked a better schedule.
Oh my god, I'm getting a work call. It's up to you guys. Goodbye.
Bless it. Are you kidding me, Marcus?
Get me out of here. It's 10 minutes left in quali, like
I
the
see
most
this, Marcus.
important quali of the season.
Buddy,
Put
haven't
me-
we already determined that Patrick's going to beat you?
Put me back in my private chat. He's not going to. He's not. It's going to be almost impossible for him to. It's just also almost impossible for me to beat Nick.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright.
Get me out of here.
I'm moving you. It's
I gotta
been good
find
to...
what's wrong with my setup, because I've
Do you
done
wanna-
zero practice, and Nate
What?
all of a sudden has 1.1 seconds on me that he hasn't had all season.
Am I putting you in your own... Am I putting you in checkers or wreckers?
Yes, please.
Okay. You have a good night, Kevin.
Thank you. Have a good broadcast.
Thank you. All by myself. Gonna be... Anyway. We're just gonna watch Kevin Hayes struggle around this track. There's like 3 braking zones on this entire track, and he can't figure them out in a high downforce car. Nope, that's not how you do it. That's a little bit too much throttle there, Kevin. You know what else it might be? Is right there on a steering wheel it says no deploy. Maybe he should deploy his hybrid system.
Okay, we're back. Wasn't a big deal. I am on call
So-
tonight, so I think I answered the phone on the broadcast. So those who are watching got a little snippet before I muted
No,
it.
you didn't. I don't think
not,
I
no,
didn't hear you.
not on Discord, but on the broadcast. There are 2 different mute
Oh.
buttons.
Oh.
I need like a mute all button. I'm not that smart.
I'm usually everyone always says like they're not that smart. I'm just usually not. I'm too lazy to set that up. That's really what it comes down to.
That does sum up this whole broadcast. I got a lot of ideas, and I'm like, I'm gonna do these things, and then all of a sudden it's Tuesday, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh,
It's time to broadcast. Fired up.
yeah.
So what's going on
Oh,
with
it's
Kevin?
fine.
Did you get anything else out of Kevin?
He's upset that he's not finding the time that he needs. I think it's a driver error, honestly. If you look at his steering wheel, it says no deploy. Obviously, that's super accurate. I seriously doubt that he's not deploying his hybrid system, but
I don't know. I could see it. I mean, he's third place. If he just he'd stop crashing.
yeah, he just has to find 1.1 seconds.
How many people we got? 16 or still 18? 18 people is all that showed up
We actually
For
got
the-
quite a few,
for the
quite a few
grand
GT3s.
finale.
Got quite a few GT3s. I'm not that upset about
I
it.
mean, you haven't been here the last 4 races, but this has pretty much been it.
That's okay.
Ever since your little faux pas with that yellow flag, buddy.
Yeah, whatever.
Actually, I think it was Ostersleben.
What happened there?
I don't know. They hated it, man.
That's a fun. It's a good track, and it's free.
That's the one where Devin complained and made his whole fucking his Wikipedia
Yeah.
entry. Remember?
I do remember that.
Remember when Devin went against us?
And we had to discipline him.
Remember
In
Devin's fucking Wikipedia entry about how he hates us all on the fucking
Devin-
Discord? Do you
Dev-
remember
Dev-
Devin?
Devin doesn't even know what a Wikipedia is.
What are you gonna talk about?
Remember when Devin had to race a slightly more difficult track and he lost his mind? You remember that, Devin?
No.
Remember when you were like a broadcaster?
Oh, I do like
And
that.
then
I like being a broadcaster.
and then you started racing and then you start getting really like terrible.
What do you mean?
Chris Crouch just wants a formal apology.
Devin, you don't have to apologize.
No, you have to apologize to Chris right now.
No, I need to apologize to OMEC. I didn't. We
No.
didn't think about the race schedule being this bad.
Listen,
I'm sorry, guys.
listen. There's no time for apologies when Kevin Hayes is out. Has he been behind this Porsche the whole time?
No,
Oh, I haven't been paying attention.
no, I think he's about to pass it, but that's the problem. Is this track is he can't get a good quality in because there's so many GT3s.
There is clearly a white dotted line down the middle, wide enough for 2 vehicles to pass. Did you know this track was training ground for West Virginia's state patrol officers?
I did not.
That's why it has those little lines.
West Virginia. This track's in West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Do you know that West
Buddy.
Virginia has like some of the only Greyhound tracks left in the world, or left in the United States? I mean,
There's one where I live.
there's still one there.
I don't know if they use it, but there is a dog track here. Good old Iowa. You want to go bet on some
Good old-
greyhounds? There goes Kevin Hayes off the track again. By the way, it's just like background. It's background noise at this point. I don't even register that he goes off the track.
Spent just as much time in the gravel as he does on the gray stuff.
Literally, the gravel hitting off his car was like white noise. But the state patrol used this track so much that they made a second track just for them.
Is that what the
So-
Jefferson Circuit is?
Yeah, that is the Jefferson Circuit. They made it just for them so they wouldn't take up all the time for people who wanted to race on this track.
Good people there, Summit Point.
There is also a third circuit called the Shenandoah Circuit. So I'm patiently waiting for iRacing to rescan and give me the Shenandoah Circuit.
I want to look this up. I'm curious.
Look it up. Look it up on Google Map that shit. You can see this, and the Jefferson Circuit is expanded. They've like doubled the size of it.
Facility and circuits. Wow.
I got all the Summit Point fun facts.
Do all circuits.
I went to West Virginia last year and I didn't go to Summit Point, and I'm still a little upset about it.
Oh my God, Jefferson is huge now.
Yeah.
Expanded in 2014. Wow.
Yeah. 2014. 11 years ago, Chris. Where the fuck is my rescan?
Dude, why didn't they? The Shenandoah circuit opened in 2005. Why didn't iRacing include that?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. They're wasting all this time with like fucking Lebanon and I don't know all the tracks in Spain I don't care about when they should be going to the state. It's like a 4-hour drive from their main office. They could just hop down there on a weekend. They don't gotta fly. They don't gotta fly to all these countries.
Yeah.
And get their little iRacing van. Go to
You know
West
that
Virginia.
The straightaway at Summit Point, at the Summit Point circuit, is almost 3,000 feet long. It's over half a mile.
That's a lot of feet.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a long circuit.
plenty of space to pass.
Oh yeah, and then I know you've talked about this. The Shenandoah features a replica of the Nürburgring's famous banked carousel.
Yeah, why is iRacing not? Oh man, there's an Acura in the gravel behind Bob Lindell. That was pretty sick in the little rear view camera down there. No one probably saw it, but I did, and I'm telling you about it. But also, yes, Shenandoah.
Dude, how far away is this from me? I'm gonna Google this.
It's about 16 hours from me, I think. It's basically like right outside of DC, like it's by that part of West Virginia.
West Virginia. Oh my god, yeah, it's 9.5 hours if I take the fast route.
Only 9 hours? You could be there today.
Dude, I have a racetrack that's less than 45 minutes away from my house right now.
Yeah, but
They're actually having
not
having a
Summit
grid
Point.
life. They're having a grid life event there this weekend.
I don't know what that is. Why aren't you there?
I think it's grid life is like drifting, because we're doing the Nürburgring 24s this weekend, my guy.
Oh, it's this weekend?
Yeah.
Shit.
We're gonna three man it.
Oh, I always wanted a 3-man it. Who's doing that without me?
It's me, Patrick, and Thomas. Remember Thomas?
Patrick Cantrell is 3-manning a 24-hour?
Yeah, dude, it's gonna suck.
What?
Gonna be rough.
Patrick Cantrell is 3-manning a 24-hour race? No, he's not. He doesn't want to. Oh, wait.
Hey.
You're 3-manning a 24-hour race? When did this happen?
I guess we've been planning that for a couple weeks now.
I ignore the Discord for 1 year, and this is what you guys do to me?
You want to join us?
Well, then it wouldn't be 3 anymore. You'd have to kick someone out.
We're looking at the schedule, and it's going to be nobody's going to get good sleep.
Oh, it's gonna
That's for
suck.
sure.
It's
3
gonna
is
suck this
rough.
weekend. Dude, we're doing the Mercedes GT4. You want to jump in with us?
When is it? We'll
When
plan,
is it?
we'll
It's this
plan it
weekend.
live on the. Yeah,
Friday.
but like what day?
Friday night into Saturday night.
Maybe.
If you could take like 2 a.m. to 6 a.m.
I could do that. That's my favorite stint. I'll think about it.
We'll get Devin to keep you company.
I'll give
There you
you
go.
I'll give you an answer tonight. I haven't raced. I haven't touched my sim in like 6 months. I don't know if you actually want me.
Just grind laps between now and then.
I have to physically remove detritus from my rig for it to work. Like it's been
Are you a dentist?
what?
You like a dent? Isn't detritus like in your mouth?
No. What? You could have detritus in your mouth. It could also be. It's just like trash, debris, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, I got shit
Wait.
piled on my shit. All right, we're
Waste
gonna
or-
let Patrick out of here. Goodbye, Patrick.
Waste or debris of any kind.
Debris.
Debris.
It's not debris.
Yeah. I said that's what I said. Yeah, we're talking debris.
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 Where's Fenn when you need him? Is he actually racing tonight, or did he just not show up?
I don't fucking know, man.
Fucking Fenn. He better be watching this. Fenn, if you're watching this, you better actually be sick. I want a doctor's note. Have you noticed how we haven't talked about the race at all since Fenn's not here?
I'm sorry that I have an effect on you, I guess. And that's fine.
Sorry that you what?
Sorry that I have that effect on you, I guess.
Well, no,
I don't know.
that's just what we do. We bullshit. Fenn's like fucking no
been a minute.
nonsense. He reels me in.
Dude, Kevin
don't-
Hayes was sitting over here.
You don't reel me in. You keep
Hold on, I am
casting
gonna-
me out. What?
I was gonna
That
say
was a
like
good
we're not
metaphor.
Kevin Hayes though. So he was like, "Oh, I gotta find 1.3 seconds or whatever." Dude, he's second place right now. He's just over a tenth behind Nick Terrell.
Yeah, he just has to not. He's fast.
Yeah,
If he can keep it on the track.
I can't do it.
What's the? Look up the championship scores quick.
Ooh-wee.
I don't
I don't
know.
know if I'm,
I don't know what the fuck that response was, but that doesn't sound like you're looking up the championship
I
scores.
don't know if I'm the standings.
I believe.
All right, Nick Terrell is in first place currently with 728 points. Nipping at his heels is Kevin Hayes with 719 points. He needs to find 9 points tonight to possibly clinch them.
Okay, so what? So how does our? I don't know how our point structure works. What place does? How many positions does he have to finish above Nick Terrell?
I think Nick Terrell just has to not like just DNF, and then I think Kevin might get first.
Well, there is. Looks like I don't know. Tony Caicedo might be around there.
Dude, we're actually So GTP, there's less than 30 points among the top 3. GT3 Pro, less than 10, or there's 10 points among the top 3. And GT3 AM, there's 15 points among the top 3. We are tightly packed,
How I like it.
in my opinion.
You missed Brody Wallace's fucking drive of the century last week, by the way.
Did I?
The last 2 weeks, he's just been killing it. He was above all of the amateurs.
Nice.
I found out that you can do this on the broadcast.
Ooh.
You probably can't
Ooh.
see it. Can you see it?
Yeah,
You
I
synced
like
up?
that.
Yeah, look at that. And then
that's
I didn't
good
know.
looking.
I didn't know how to go.
well, I didn't say VRS though. We're not sponsored by VRS.
I don't fucking know, buddy. But then
Buddy.
I figured out I never knew how to scroll down and look at that shit. Woo! Yeah, it's beautiful. Too bad this is my last broadcast.
Forever, folks.
At least for this
Unfortunately-
season 11. Me and Chris are going to be on a team. Are you ready?
Unfortunately, Mark, dude, I'm stoked.
Are you hyped?
Are we gonna race? We're gonna race so
GT
well.
GT3.
GT3, both of us.
Yes.
All right, folks, watch out. You heard it here first.
You know, I don't even.
We're
not even
definitely
we're not even doing a grid walk for this one, buddy.
Marcus and I are definitely showing up sober to every race next season.
I will probably try hard.
Why?
Because that's what's fun for me, you son of a bitch.
Buddy,
Listen, you
I
don't
think
have to
it's gonna
try
be-
hard, but I will.
I think it's gonna be more fun.
It's open setup.
to,
You got to make the good setup. I'll provide you with your setups.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can drink. I don't care.
Do you know what
I'll just
I'm-
try. It's okay.
Dude, the Ferrari Challenge car, that's gonna be a cool car. I'm just gonna say that. I know, like, we're not gonna race it in OMEC, but that's gonna be a cool car.
We should.
It'd be fun. Have a spec series of the Ferrari Challenge and the Porsche Cup. That'd be fun.
What happened to Oh fuck? Are they doing good?
Yeah, I think they're still going.
Does Fenn not broadcast over there because we took him over here?
No, I don't think that's the fit. I don't think that's the case. It's
Are
so
you
fuck.
sure?
They might be done. Let's see.
Oh yeah, May
Oh, dude,
22nd was their last race.
I'm done. Yeah.
Win season 2.
I don't know, dude.
Didn't you start OFAC? Oh fuck? Wasn't that your thing?
Yeah, I started it and then I moved across the country.
And then you just dipped out.
Basically, like I dipped out on you.
Yep. It's okay. I'm used to it.
But I won't. I will be available next season.
We're racing next season, buddy.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not dipping out.
We
on
better. If Kevin Hayes dips out on broadcasting, we're gonna have a word with that man.
you.
I'm gonna come to Texas and find him.
He's gonna be forced to drive his least favorite car for the entire season.
Who knows what that is? Are people actually crashing?
I hope.
Nah, they're just going slow. All right,
Oh,
we're coming
all right,
across the line.
race
We
car
got
is
green
off.
flag. We are on the blimp cam. We
Nick
got Hayes and
Terrell.
Terrell, front 2 cars on the front straight, 3,000 feet, says Chris Kraus.
Just under.
coming
Just
up-
under, but yes.
Coming up the start finish line, neatly in formation. It's a ways down there. There's the green flag.
There it
They
is.
are off.
Oh,
Kevin Hayes
Kevin gets a great
gets the
start.
jump. Nick Tyrrell
What an
files in
awesome start.
behind. They got Nate Sides.
I feel like that's a strategy.
Oh,
Oh!
Kevin Hayes breaks super early. Nick Tyrrell get in the back of him. Nick Tyrrell keeping his nose in on the inside. Back end
What
into
is
Kevin
going
Hayes.
on?
Pit
You're breaking up,
maneuvered.
Marcus.
Pit maneuvered by Nick Tyrrell. Nick Tyrrell, Kevin Hayes getting into it on the first corner. The GT3 field making their way through drama free. Kevin Hayes not gonna be happy about that one. I don't know why Kevin braked so early.
Why did it look?
Why did he brake so early? Did he just not know where to brake?
Extra. You still there, dude?
Yeah, I'm still there. You just only talk when I talk. It's okay. We're working on
Sorry.
it. We're working on our synergy, buddy.
It's been a minute.
Listen, what was Kevin Hayes is gonna be fuming right now. Kevin Hayes, if you're listening to this broadcast, you're just gonna need to just take a breath. It's gonna be okay.
Kevin Hayes gets upset every race, I feel like.
Yeah, well, that one, Kevin. I mean, whoa, we got Devin.
Hey, there's Devin
Devin just
mowing the
driving
grass.
dirt.
mowing the grass,
Devin,
doing his best impression of a Menards employee.
what a guy. We got Brody Wallace, who I feel like should be pro next season. He's up here. He's up here with the Mustang. Tyler Roberts. We got Brody Wallace, Tyler Roberts, and Andre Saba back there for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Got a little train going in the GT3s.
William the Master. Ian Baker? Ian Baker. Pulling away though.
They're pulling away. I think the Porsche's probably pretty good here. I don't know about the Mustang. We're gonna go on board with the Mustang though for the lap. We're gonna do onboard lap on one of the best tracks on iRacing. You heard it here first. Back of that Mustang, getting a little squirrely. Do I know these corner names? I don't. They're numbers, I think. I don't think they have names.
Sorry about that, James.
Was this like turn 8?
I don't know. Where's the track map?
Let's see it.
Coming down the start-finish line, we are in the Mustang of Brody Wallace coming down to turn 1. I usually brake about the number 3 cone there, just like he did. Good job, buddy. This is turns 1 and 2. Opens up there, gets you a little better time to get on the gas. Then we're going to come up to, I believe this is turn 3 up here. In the slower cars, it's almost flat out. That Porsche is
what
getting a little
happened?
squirrely, though. That Brody Wallace, a little offline there. Not the best way
easy
through. They're going to go
move.
side by side. Turns 4 into turn 5. I'm going to take
Bye-bye.
the inside defensive line, run that little mini carousel there. And then we're through this last portion of the track that's extremely technical. And honestly, I'm really terrible at it. You put me on the Miatas here, everyone kicks my ass on this last portion. I don't know why.
That's because people that drive the Miatas are nuts.
Oh, but this track, I can usually keep up, but this track, even though it's my favorite track, I'm pretty terrible at it. Do you remember the
a lot of
time
fun.
that guy drove every single car in iRacing around this track and recorded the lap times and put it into an app?
I do.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, wasn't that guy you?
Yeah, it was like, that guy was kind of nuts.
Yeah. Marcus the Stig Osborne.
Have you ever driven every single car in iRacing around Summit Point?
I have not. Do you know what car I did? I had to buy recently though.
NASCAR,
have to, but I
NASCAR truck.
You're not even close. I had
I give
I
up.
had to buy the RUF Porsche
Hell yeah.
for the Rainmeister series.
Okay, which one did you? Was it the street one or the race one? Which one did you race in the series?
I think it's the rear wheel drive one.
Yeah,
don't know.
but they do a race one and a street one. So they have
I don't know.
street. They have the street rear wheel drive and all wheel drive, and then they have the race trim rear wheel drive, all wheel drive. You get all 4 of them, and they're all fantastic.
I drove the one that goes 200 miles an hour. It was insane.
But you should drive the street one that's all wheel drive. It's like a drift machine. It's fantastic.
Let me see which one I got now. Let me make it look.
We're gonna go. It's been a while. Joe Evers. Wait, what happened to Joe Evers? Joe Evers also went off track. He jumped to the pit, so something happened. Ooh. That happened. that happen. Sergey Broke also went off track. I think that same corner. Just running a little wide. Oh, that's the final corner onto the front straight. What are you saying, buddy?
I think we drove the street version.
Yeah, that one's like a monster.
Yeah. Let me look.
While you're doing that, we're gonna go Kevin Hayes. We're gonna break down where Kevin Hayes takes the defensive line. Breaks super early. We got slow motion action going on here. Stays in the middle of the track. Leaves Nick Tyrrell just enough room, I suppose. Nick Tyrrell is going to keep his nose in there. Kevin Hayes, I don't know. Turns in...
I don't know, man.
I'm not sure.
That was a rough move to pull on
It's
lap
like Kevin Hayes turned in a tiny bit, but Nick Tyrrell did not turn in as much. Also kept it a little straight. But why did Kevin break so early?
Because dude, these cars are like on ice on cold tires.
But he
remember?
breaks so early.
And he's on the inside. He's already on the inside.
So's Nick Tyrrell.
No, that's what I mean. Sorry, what I meant was like Kevin was already on the inside. He wasn't taking the normal racing line of the outside line. So yeah, you have to brake a little earlier.
Well, but Nick Tyrrell's also on the inside line.
I don't know, man. We know Nick Tyrrell is very skilled when it comes to driving. So,
Are you saying Kevin Hayes isn't skilled?
he's not as consistent. Let's be honest.
Whoa! Jesus Christ! He comes back 4 months later
3 weeks.
with the hot takes. Close battle on track. Still Ian Baker and Tyler Roberts after Tyler Roberts got loose in, I believe, turn 4. Getting a little air. We got Devin Adams making his way back through the field after his embarrassing off track. He's getting all the passes. These are passes for position, folks. These people aren't getting blue flags. This is Devin trying his best.
Driving like a scrub.
Fennicini's escaped the holding cell. Fennicini not racing, though. Well, Chris, we got about an hour and 23 minutes left of this race.
Yep. Yeah. No, at this point, we're just waiting for, a deer to run across the road and get that yellow flag out, right?
Yeah. I was thinking about maybe there's going to be some rain coming in, some surprise downpour.
Yeah.
That'd be the way to really do it.
God, dude. That would've been... What we should have done is done daytime qualifying, nighttime race.
Or
Because this track at night is terrifying.
Or the other way around, like Bathurst, nighttime qualifying.
Oh, there you go.
2 a.m. qualifying.
Yes.
Daytime searing sun race.
Yeah. You know how every time you and I have tried to race Bathurst, have you ever noticed how every time it goes wrong?
That one time we did it.
But we tried it like 3 individual sessions that weekend.
Only 2.
It was so shit.
Well, it's because I don't know. I
made a
believe.
great setup.
Yeah, you just kept fucking it up.
Oh, I did?
Oh, look at these 2 Mustangs though, coming down the run into the technical portion of the track. You got that Porsche of Ian Baker all up on that Mustang of Tyler Roberts, who is behind the iconic Wonder Bread Mustang of his name, Bertie Wallace. That guy, he's a thing. Bertie Wallace coming up the back stretch to the final corner. Final corner, you really got to get a good run on it. Otherwise, it's, I don't know, draft, get past on the straight, but it doesn't look like anyone's really passing. I don't think it's just a multi-class thing.
I think it's the GT3.
The GT
not having great draft.
There is not a great draft. I mean,
Because
you
if
can
you're in-
send it into turn 1 if you really want to make it.
Dude,
oh, just like that Porsche, almost sending it into the back of Tyler Roberts. We almost witnessed death.
The MX-5s can pass on the straightaway here.
Yeah, the GT3s, I don't think so.
The GT3s can't.
It's a very small track. For reference, the GTPs are running 1 minute 2 seconds. That really is a tire update, because when I was driving every single car in iRacing on Summit Point, I was running like 58 seconds in the GTP, just on the baseline setup. Yeah, Nick Tyrrell's best lap is a 102.6.
What was your favorite car?
Man, I might have to look at my notes.
The Pontiac
Honestly,
Solstice. The Pontiac Solstice.
the Pontiac Solstice is pretty good.
It is.
I think my favorite car was there's the Miata we race now, and there was the one before it that was manual, and then there's the one before that, the Legacy Miata, the $2 one.
Mm-hmm.
That one drove fantastic.
Coming to a league near you, Pontiac Solstice
Oh, we
and the
got-
Legacy Miata.
These Mustangs are still getting spicy. This is GTP back there in the mix of these Mustangs. Who's that? Is that
That's Nick. That's Nick. Their blue flags are coming out right now.
Oh, that's Nick already getting around into the mix of things.
Yep.
Nate Sides behind him. We got some GTPs picking their way through the GT3 traffic. This is gonna, it's gonna be spicy.
Is he gonna send it?
It's gonna be hard to pass.
Okay, he's not.
You're gonna lose a ton of time. Kevin Hayes, if he keeps his head down, he's not out of this race yet. He's only 3 seconds behind Nick Tyrrell. You got a pretty fast repair. He can use that in his pit stop. He's still in this race if he just keeps his shit together. You hear that, Kevin Hayes? Joe Evers went off the track.
And I'm the shit talker.
I mean, you said Kevin Hayes wasn't a skilled driver.
No, I didn't say that. I just said he's inconsistent.
I don't know. That's not what I heard. Oh, is he?
Oh, man. Was that Patrick Cantrell? Or is that? Oh, that's Nate Sides.
Nate Sides trying to get through.
Oh.
Is he gonna split the two
He is
Mustangs
stuck.
coming into turn one? I don't think so.
What a
the
beautiful move,
switchback.
though.
The
Beautiful
switchback.
move by Brody Wallace. Loved it.
Goodness.
God, Nate Sides is still in the way.
When did Roberts get around
This
Brody
is
Wallace to
great.
begin with? We missed that. There's the GTPs coming through. That's going to mess
Is
up.
that-
That's going to push him offline. Brody Wallace through the
Kevin
gravel.
Hayes?
Tony
Kevin
Caicedo
Hayes?
going on the inside. Kevin Hayes just out there being
Yeah.
a straight menace. Nate Sides on the
No!
inside. He's going to take out the Mustang. The Mustang of Tyler Roberts.
Oh, man. You gotta have a good rejoin there, or else it's gonna cost you like 40 seconds.
Woo.
Oh, Kevin, don't rejoin that. Don't do it. He's gonna do
Was
it.
that Kevin Hayes? Oh, that was Kevin Hayes.
Yeah,
Getting
that's
a
Kevin
little
Hayes.
impatient.
Oh. You know he's frustrated about that.
Yeah. So's Tyler
Your mic-
Roberts.
Do you know that your mic cuts out when you get really excited?
Yeah, it cuts out for you, doesn't cut out for the broadcast.
Okay.
We had this discussion last time you broadcasted, but that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning.
Well, Brody Wallace is going to be very excited about Kevin Hayes just absolutely dive bombing that Ford Mustang of Tyler Roberts, who is in the pits right now as we speak.
Is Kevin Hayes still out?
I
No,
don't
he's
know.
in the pits as well.
Kevin Hayes isn't going to talk to me after this broadcast. I don't even know if he's going to broadcast anymore, to be honest with you. I just want to see this from his point of view. Hold on, everyone take a breath. We're gonna find the cockpit. I thought it was Tony Caicedo getting impatient.
Nope.
We are on board. Kevin Hayes. We're gonna slow this down, slow motion, so we can really pick apart every decision he's ever made in his entire lifetime that's made him come to this choice. He's gonna stick it on the inside. Oh, I think Nate Sides got on the brakes super early to avoid, of course, that Mustang. And after
So,
this, you're just a passenger. There's nothing Kevin could do after this. He's fucked.
I'm gonna be honest. It looked to me like Kevin was like just gonna drive through Nate regardless.
Well, I think he was gonna go up on the inside, but Nate didn't really. He braked early. I don't know if you notice Nate picking around the GT3s. He doesn't really make wild moves. He'll just kind of sit behind the GT3s until the straight, and then he'll pass them there. Kevin Hayes doesn't do that. I think Kevin Hayes was probably expecting Nate Sides to not fucking brake.
To get his elbows out and
Yeah,
do the things.
do something. But that's why Nate Sides is P2.
It's true. This is very true.
That is true. That was some chaos. What else did we miss in the chaos? Tony Caicedo also went off track? Hold on. Tony Oh,
Yep.
Tony's
Little-
just getting
little-
excited. Just
little
calm.
lockup.
Move your brake bias forward a little bit, buddy. It'll be okay. And then you got Devin Adams.
Getting the brown ribbon award for participation.
Just not giving a shit. Well, that definitely shook some things up. Nick Tyrrell now has a very commanding lead of 7 seconds. I think it's all over from there, unless he has some sort of mistake. Kevin Hayes, 38 seconds behind Devin Adams. That's gonna be a rough race for him. I was just singing his praises, you know. I was just being like, he's got this in the bag. He just has to keep it cool.
Oh man, yeah, the people are that turn right there.
I mean, that turn's pretty. You take the inside, it's really easy to overcook it and accidentally send it. But it's also easy to purposefully send it and make it look like an accident. So I don't know. I'm not a steward right now. I'm just a commentator.
Kevin Hayes still getting held up by the GT3s there.
Well, that's the thing. You're gonna get held up on this track. It's a small track, but you need the patience. Here's Patrick Cantrell coming up on the back.
I don't know. People were
Tony
complaining about this.
Caicedo coming into turn one. Hold on, Chris Kraus, you son of a bitch. Let me get one sentence out. There it goes. Patrick Cantrell. Spin around. All right, now say your thought, buddy.
I'm gonna say people were complaining about this track, but I don't think it's as bad as they were making it out to be.
It'd be pretty rough. You ever raced a GTP and a GT3 on this track? I mean,
It's no different than like Road America or something, in my opinion.
Are you kidding me, buddy? Are you saying road? This is Summit Point is no different than fucking Road America?
Or maybe I should say Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta.
Fen, you're in the comments. I need you to crack an egg of knowledge on Chris right now. Even Road Atlanta. He's gonna type something. I know it, buddy.
Are you gonna make me?
What'd you say to me? We're gonna go back here with Luc Plaisance. All over the back of Sergey Perot when that Bertie Wallace was making that move on Andre Saba of turn 5, I believe. Luc Plaisance got kind of caught up with it. I think got shuffled back in the ranks a little bit. Saba's coming on the back of Ian Baker. Ooh, sticking his nose in like he's gonna make a move on turn 1. Didn't get the move made. Selling the dummy, but Ian Baker's not gonna buy it. You know what was actually the best part about driving every car on this track, Chris Kraus?
How well you got to know the track?
Driving the like legacy GT3s, like there's 4 fucking Ferraris, right? Is there 4?
Sure.
Or is there 3? There's 4.
There's the 996.
That's a Porsche, but you're trying your
4
best.
488. The 488.
296 is the current one.
There's a 488. I know that.
And then there's the 488, and then there was there's 2 458s. And then a 488, and then the 296, I believe. But you can see like the very first, like the real legacy GT3 cars are like super lively, and they were really entertaining and fun to drive. And with each iteration where they did the new GT3 car, they just got more numb and more boring every single time. Each one got slightly more boring to drive and less feeling, except the Porsche.
So why do you want
every
to
iteration
GT3
of the Porsche? Because 3 people are going to show up to GT4, and those 3 people are going to be really fucking good. And I'm just going to drive around the back of the GT4 field, and it doesn't sound fun, Chris.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Now, I really hope that no one hears me say that and takes it to heart. There's going to be a big GT4 grid.
I hope so.
Because all my GT4 drivers are going to show up. Also, I'm ready for GT3. Oh, there's that Porsche. Ian Baker.
We need to get like a Dave Cam over here. We need Dave Cam. Oh, Kevin disconnected. Buddy.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin might lead the league.
I hope not.
Kevin might just leave the country. You might see him on an oil rig in Texas. He's gonna quit
That'd
his
be pretty
job.
badass. That'd be pretty badass, to be honest.
Panicini says Summit Point is vastly different than either of the two for different reasons. Summit Point is closer to mid-Ohio, if you want to say it's similar to another U.S.-based track. Fenn doesn't miss. I don't know if Fenn ever says like an incorrect statement in his life. I imagine everything that comes out of his brain is properly fact-checked first.
I guess.
Have you ever heard him say an incorrect statement? Or something that was like wildly out of pocket? Everything is
No, but it's
everything
sometimes
is
fun.
said with purpose.
It's sometimes fun to say stuff out of pocket.
Yeah, but I'm not saying if it's fun. I'm saying Fenn doesn't do that.
No, he doesn't.
He's probably never told a lie in his life. Whoever his partner is, like, you've got a good one. You're good. Yeah. We're still here watching the GT3s. These are the only guys battling on track currently. They've stayed in a nice little group. William Master is still out there in the front, pulling away from the pack. Brody Wallace, after that unfortunate incident with Kevin Hayes and the Mustang GT3 of Tyler Roberts. Is Tyler Roberts still in the race? He is. Shout out Tyler Roberts for staying in the race. He's gonna just put his head down. He has an hour and 8 minutes left of the race. Many things could happen. Tony Caicedo could go back to his former form and start wrecking people. Is he in the party chat?
That was Tony. That was Tony of like many years ago. I don't think he's gonna wreck people nowadays.
What am I doing here?
Tony, how's it feel to not be the menace on track tonight?
You know, regardless of how this race turned out, it would have been perfectly fine because I'm just happy I got to see and hear from Bob Lindell tonight.
That is pretty fantastic. He's still in the race too. I heard he was just gonna race a little
He
bit
is.
and then leave, but he's gonna finish this bitch.
I'm so happy to hear that, genuinely.
He's in focus with his mic muted. He's fucking ready.
That was not.
He's locked in. Oh,
All right.
what the hell happened here?
What did we
Goodbye,
miss?
Tony.
What did we
You
miss?
Get Tony in the booth one time. Devin.
Was it Devin? Was it Devin?
Devin. All right, hold on. We're gonna slow this down. We got Luke Plaisance diving in on that Acura of Sergey Perot, turn one. That looks like that's gonna cause some. It's gonna stir some shit up. If I'm being honest.
That is the second time that a car has been spun in turn one on this race, and we're only 20 minutes in.
And then Joe Evers, just a little love tap.
And they kiss.
Nate Sides, does he get through cleanly? Evasive action. But then what happened? What happened to Devin?
Arca brakes. He doesn't even try to brake.
No, Sergey backed into him.
What an idiot, Devin. I think that was Devin's fault.
I mean, I think it was all kind of farcical, if I'm being honest with you.
You're using all these big words, dude. Did you?
That's not a big word. That's a normal word.
What does farcical mean? I know what a farce is.
Well, that of a farce, farcical.
Farce.
Like whimsical. Like, you know what whimsy means? It's fucking whimsical. Or like, you know what magic is? It's fucking magical. Farcical. This is your vocabulary lesson with Marcus. Well, it's quite the race night. I feel like this is kind of shaking things up. We'll see. GT3, we're gonna run through everything here. GT3, we still got William Master. Clean race. Keep his nose clean up there. P1 in the pro division. Brody Wallace. Amateur division. P2.
007 right there.
He
James Bond.
I never noticed his number, but that's a good number because he can't take 07 because you can price 7 for my cold dead hands. if my wife hears me, you'll
Why-
probably number 7
why-
for my cold dead hands.
Why do you like the number 7?
When I first started iRacing, I told my wife to pick a number, and she picked 7, and that's
adorable.
just the number I use. But then when she was gonna race, she was thinking about racing in OMEC, and she's like, "I want number 7." And I was like, "You'll probably 7 for my cold dead fucking hands."
Why does she like the number 7?
That's her number.
It's a gross
But
number.
now
though.
it's my
No,
number
it's
because she
aw-
picked
it's
it for me,
awful.
so she can't have it.
It's literally the first worst number.
I
that
mean,
you come across.
I mean, all numbers just kind of exist. I don't know if any are worse than
Buddy,
others, but
no, buddy. 4 is the best number in the world.
whoa, Tony Caicedo. Hold on.
Luke, I am so sorry. That is entirely.
Oh,
my
he's
fault.
already apologizing.
What a guy.
We're gonna go cockpit. We're gonna cockpit where Tony Caicedo murders Andre
I'm
Saba.
so sorry. Whomever it was, I'm so sorry. Terrible.
Tony
mistake.
Caicedo in 6th gear currently.
He's in
On the
fifth.
brakes, downshifting. Ooh. I
Oh,
don't
dude, he
know.
wasn't even. He had no chance of making that.
I don't know what he was doing.
He doesn't know either.
Just fuck it up, buddy.
I believe that's called arca braking.
Anyway, why single? Honestly, the best numbers are double digit.
Wrong.
23 or 32.
I mean, no.
Yeah. Who cares about 4?
I do.
It's like the third loser.
It's a perfect square.
What do you mean it's a perfect square? Tony Caicedo diving in the pits. Is he the first one to pit? First one
Well,
to pit, Tony
technically-
Caicedo? Hold on, everyone shut the fuck up. Tony Caicedo's pitting. Is he
Technically
gonna take
7K.
tires?
No, I think he's doing his fast repair. I mean, he might take
what
tires. I
fast
guess, but-
repair? No, that's tires. It's 30 minutes into the race, buddy. Pay attention.
Buddy, we're
Patrick
like,
Cantrell also coming into the pits. Like, do you?
are we still on replay? We're on replay, dude.
No. It's fucking live. Look, they're in the pits
We're-
right there.
Now we're live. It was not.
It was.
You were a couple seconds off.
I remember how competent Fenn was. You know.
You can bring him back. You're more than welcome to.
I can't.
Nothing's
He
forcing
left.
you.
I didn't kick
No.
him out. This was on his own free will.
Well, you can't have any. Not tonight. Not on Tuesdays.
Who can't? Free will?
Yeah.
Okay, so our 2 GTP drivers. The first one's to pit. Caicedo and Cantrell. Terrell yet to pit. Sides yet to pit. And Devin Adams. Well, Devin Adams hasn't used enough gas to pit for like the next 2 hours because he keeps just driving off the track.
Mowing grass.
What'd you say to me?
He's mowing grass.
It's all these big words tonight, Chris Krause. Who would you put money on the next one to pit? Definitely not going to be Terrell. We're here on this extremely large pit lane. We got all the coverage. Hold on. Let me scooch this over. You think Nate Side's gonna be the next one to pit?
Yeah. No, it's Nick Terrell. Nick Terrell.
Nick Terrell into the pits. Nate Sides maybe following close behind him. Is Nick Terrell gonna? Yep, there's Nate Sides coming in. Nick Terrell front pit box, popping up to get some new tires there. Oh, we got Nate Sides. This is your. It thinks we're still on Patrick Cantrell, but we're not. This is
Devin?
No, he's not.
Man, dude, you're fucking negative Sally over there.
What have I
Negative-
been? What have I been negative about?
Like, no, we're fucking not. What he said.
I've just been. Well, Bernie Wallace.
You,
in the pits. Well, I started
no, he's
off.
fucking not.
I started off this evening by getting told my disease isn't real,
No, I didn't
and
say that. I
then
thought
and
it was
then,
scared.
and then I got told I don't know what else from there. Oh, I got told that I used too big of words.
Buddy,
Bernie Wallace, I
I-
believe, is taking.
I thought you were
tires.
cured. I thought you were cured. I am
There's-
sorry
There's no cure, my
for-
guy.
for
Now,
thinking that you got better.
now you have to go buy
If-
the light blue ribbon and put it on your fucking.
If
car.
I have to, if
I'll send you
if
one
I
from
die-
Amazon.
I signed up as an organ donor, so if I die, you can have my esophagus.
I
Okay.
don't think that's how that works, buddy. You are a motorcycle driver. You are the organ donor.
Oh.
Isn't that the joke? I think it is. I don't know. I have. Do you want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah.
I have a motorcycle license.
Yeah, you used to ride your dad's motorcycle, didn't you?
I did. He wouldn't let me take it to college because he said I was going to die on it.
Did you see that I got my motorcycle started?
I did. I didn't watch the whole video.
You didn't watch the whole 8
I
minute
did
video?
think it was comical. First of all, this is a great battle here. Not really battle, probably lap, but it looks good on TV. Brody Wallace. No, it's a battle because Bob Lindell hasn't pitted yet.
Yep.
When the fuck's Bob Lindell gonna pit?
He's just out there in defiance right now, and I love it.
So the video, I didn't know it was 8 minutes. I thought it was just gonna be like a quick clip of like you starting the motorcycle because I didn't read anything. I just saw a video of you with the motorcycle. And then I almost lost it when like the first minute of the video was just you fucking around with the camera. Like I just click on it and I'm just watching you adjust the camera like some kind of boomer for the first minute. And then I'll be honest with you, I was like, I really don't got time for this. And then I clicked off it. So I didn't watch it.
What an
But
ass.
I imagine it was fantastic.
You should go back.
I got a low attention span. You can't
God
just
damn it.
you can't hit me with an
Hold on.
8-minute video and the first minute of you is you adjusting the camera like someone who's never seen technology before. Like that's already my brain is clocked out. Now if you edit it into like a reel format, like 60 seconds, and maybe there's some music in the background.
No, we're not putting music. No, the music is me starting the bike.
Well, okay, fine. But like cut to the starting of the bike.
Here you go. Got you.
I do follow like cold starting channels on Instagram. Like that's half of my
Do you?
reels are just like cars like starting at really cold temperatures. That's my special interest.
You like it? You like it when the diesel engine just like struggles like.
Yeah, see, I'll sit and watch a diesel engine crank over in like negative 30 degrees for 8 minutes. But it starts with that. It doesn't start with the man fumbling with his camera.
All right, here you go, Marcus.
That's what I'm saying. I can't watch this live on the broadcast.
Well,
Are you
here you go.
sending me? We've already lost 2 participants.
I'm sending it to you at the point where it starts.
See, that's what a real friend does. There's a lot less drama now. Everyone's all spread out. The GTPs are all just driving around by themselves. Let's get a weather
Checks out.
report from our local Amish representative, Nathan Sides.
Hello there.
Nathaniel Sides
Nathaniel Sides, correct.
has much more Amish. How do you feel just kind of driving around by yourself out there tonight?
It's, you know, the fuel saving fest like always, so here we are.
Do you think
Are
you're
you
going to catch up
excited
to Nick
for
Tiro?
next season?
I don't think so. He's really good at saving fuel and being quick.
I appreciate the answer to my question, not Chris Krause's. Fucking eat it,
I couldn't
Chris.
hear.
Oh shit, we hurt Chris's feelings. He left.
No, I'm here.
Peace out.
Yeah. How do you feel about next season, buddy? Are you excited?
I'm pumped. I can't wait.
Are you excited to be in the booth next season?
No.
We haven't told you yet.
No, I'm really excited to see the new tire model for the GT3s. That's going to really shake things up.
I'm actually really excited for that. I'm really excited to probably hate it.
This is going to be like this season all over again with GTPs.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Oh, watch out for Devin. There's a wild Devin on the track up there.
I think he wants to be interviewed as the last driver.
Devin, you gonna just take that from Nate's side? You just gonna drive right on past you?
This guy's my buddy, man. He's a really good guy.
Devin and I are OMEC All-Stars with endurance races.
What season did you win, Nate Sides?
4, I think. 4 and 5.
I think I won 3, so he probably won 4.
You won season 2, buddy.
Season no, then he won 3 because he won right
3 or
after me.
4
Also,
then.
you're saying
Yeah.
you never got a trophy? Did we send out trophies in season 2?
No.
I didn't
Season-
get a fucking trophy.
Was season 3 the
I didn't
first
get any
trophy?
fucking ice cream.
No, season 4 was because I didn't get one for season 3.
We went 3 seasons without trophies? Damn. What was the
Yeah,
season?
so where's my
what was-
trophy?
No, what was the season where we gave, if you got fastest lap, we paid you 5 literal US dollars? What season was that?
I think that was 3.
You guys
3
remember
or 4.
that season?
Yeah.
That does
Can I
not.
get rupees
that
instead?
did not help participation, by the way. No one cared.
The hell with you and your $5.
It might have been. I was not Nate
Was
Sides.
that-
It was someone. Every time they won it, they're like, "Nah, just keep it. I don't want it."
It
Was
was
that-
probably. Was that when we did TCR in GT4?
Yeah, who is the guy that doesn't show up here anymore? Andrew
Um,
Wally.
Tyler
buddy.
Watts.
You and your anti-lock break.
It was
Tyler Watts.
no, Chris. Who was the guy? You knew him. Andrew.
Andrew?
Whaley, Wally.
Oh, not Andrew. Something. No, Wally. What was his name? God bless him.
He made like the very first OMEC paints. He was real into the league, and then he just quit after his like season 2.
Dude, he got deployed.
Oh, is that what happened?
Fuck, buddy.
He didn't tell anyone. How the fuck was I supposed to know?
Jacob
Oh,
Wally.
shit.
Jacob Wally.
Yeah.
How was I
That's his
supposed to know
name.
he got deployed?
Dude, I sent him a message like, "Hey, where you been?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, dude. Like, I'm getting ready. I'm going to the Middle East." So I was like, "Oh,
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Did he make it back?
yeah,
Okay,
he's
Wally.
back. He made it back. He made it back. He made it back."
Well, then why the fuck doesn't he race an OMEC? What, he made it back?
Chris,
Doesn't
make
care
sure to
about us
thank him for
anymore?
my service, or thank him for his service for me.
Wait, there's so much just was said, and
What? You don't want to
No.
thank Chris for his service, Devin?
I already
Dude,
did multiple
shut
times before this race.
up. I fucking hate you.
Listen, buddy, Nate, fucking get on the track.
I was messing
Listen,
around
Marcus,
with my black
The
box.
broadcast has been on you this whole time, by the way.
That's okay.
We gotta choose tracks with longer straights so I can swap out beers quicker.
We've
Wait,
already.
the
We've already
straightaway here. The straightaway here is over half a mile long. Get over it.
Yeah, Devin.
Yeah, I could only fucking take the empty one down. I couldn't open it up a new one.
Devin, I thought you stopped drinking.
Yeah, I stopped drinking for like a day, and then I realized that that shit was dumb.
You're not wrong. Well, I'm also drinking. What are you drinking, Devin?
What do you think I'm fucking drinking, buddy? I'm drinking Bush
Okay.
Heavies.
Well, okay, wait. Okay, wait. First of all, when you say, "What the fuck do you think I'm drinking, buddy?" I would obviously say Miller Lite because that's all you drink.
No, Bush Heavies.
Bush Heavy doesn't exist.
It does. It's not Bush Light. It's Bush Heavy. Bush
It's-
Heavy doesn't taste like
It's
piss.
it's not
Bush,
Bush
Light
Heavy.
tastes like absolute fucking piss, buddy.
It's not.
Come on,
It's not Bush Heavy. It's Bush.
Yeah,
Haven't
Bush
you
Heavy.
seen the
Come on now.
commercial?
What do you guys think about them bapples, as I've heard the children call them? The
Devin-
Bush apples?
Have you ever drank piss?
Piss?
Nate, keep it on the track, for fuck's sake.
Did you see what I got caught behind?
Yeah, it's called passing cars normally. Everyone does
Marcus,
it,
you tried
except,
Bush-
You
except
keep
Kevin
picking
Hayes.
tracks that aren't 2 cars wide.
I didn't pick it. Kevin, listen. Or Nate, listen. You guys, you're driving the same, but listen. Do you see those white striped lines? Do you see them?
Yeah, I see him.
It's down the middle of the track. Do you see how it perfectly splits the track into like 2 lanes, like a highway? And do you see how your car fits perfectly in said lane?
Yes, but
I'm on the
3
highway
cars.
zone.
And how there's
The
like
danger
2,
zone.
there's 2 wide, like so 2 cars could fit.
think
Sort
that
of,
was the
sort of
third-
like when
Devin,
you drive on
Devin.
the highway to work.
Yeah, Chris?
Just so you know, according to a guy on Reddit, Bush was formulated and marketed as a budget version of Budweiser.
I mean, at least
It
it's
is
not Bud
Reddit
Light.
though, so take that with a grain of salt.
Reddit
Yeah.
knows everything. I don't know.
Have you ever
what
been
you're
to Have you ever
talking
been to the Amish subreddit?
I've
Is there Amish?
no, but I
Is there-
have
is
seen
there
some
really
wild
an-
stuff on
what?
Reddit.
No, go to it, but there's no post there because that's the joke. If you post, you get banned. So it's just
That's
an empty subreddit. It always just says there's nothing here.
That's funny. Like somebody thought that up and took time out of their day to do that.
Yeah.
It has 80,000 subscribers.
You guys are welcome for enriching your life this evening.
That's kind of funny.
I go to the mechanics subreddit and I see some really wild stuff pretty consistently.
No, oh, what's the funny? Is it Ask a Mechanic?
Ask a mechanic, yeah.
Just rolled into a shop.
Yeah, that one's a good
No,
one.
that's the one I'm thinking of. Just rolled into the shop.
Yeah.
That one's fucking good. That one's really good.
Why is this so funny? r/Amish has 213,000 members.
Everyone shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
Luke, no!
Ian Baker just took out Luke. Ian Baker took out Luke Poissons.
Tell me what happened, Marcus. Do I need to kill Ian Baker?
No, stop it.
Oh fuck! I actually didn't break.
Jesus Christ, Devin. I will literally ban you from this race.
I didn't mean to. I was so focused.
If you crash
My teammate's
Ian
gonna
right now, I
win.
will ban you.
My teammate's gonna win.
If you and Ian Baker
Marcus,
touch cars, I will ban you.
we're not going to.
They're not fucking happening because I'll ban you.
No, did Ian Baker kill him or no?
I don't know. I'm not a fucking steward.
No, look at the.
He's not.
No, I was getting a little too rowdy.
man.
Oh, yo, shit. Ian Baker on the back of Devin Adams. Fucking, oh my God. Tony Caicedo getting caught up on it. Woo. If Devin takes out Ian Baker, I will ban him from this race. Chris.
I heard you. Why would he take out Ian Baker?
Chris, have you ever drank a Bud Light?
Probably.
Have you ever drank a cup of piss?
I don't know.
I'm saying Bud Light does not taste like piss. I have not drank an American beer that tastes like piss. But I also haven't drank piss, but I want to know how all these people think it tastes like piss.
You know when
I need something explained to me.
so your brain, my understanding is your brain and has a really good way of assuming what something is going to taste like based on your previous experiences.
So these people all assume that piss tastes like Bud Light.
Yes.
Of all the, this might be a hot topic, of all the light American beers, Bud Light is the best.
I don't
But
think
if
I
you
have an
were,
opinion.
I know,
I don't
but
think I have
if
an
you were,
opinion.
if you were to go rank them all, like you were to go try them, Bud Light's made from rice, which I think is interesting.
I thought that was Coors.
No.
Bud Light is made from rice?
Yeah. That's why it tastes way different than the rest of them. Busch Light has the least flavor.
I don't
And
know, man.
Coors is not that good unless you go tour the fucking Coors factory in Colorado and you have it straight from the source and it's like the best beer you've ever had in your entire life.
Doubt it, but okay.
No, it is. And what's the other one? Killian's Irish Red. Also good at the Coors factory. Listen, I know you drink Guinness and all that gross shit.
I didn't
But
know
I-
that Killian's was
but
made at Coors. I really didn't.
Yeah. Do you like Killian's?
I mean, I don't go out of my way to have it, but I've had it.
No, I'm saying you drink Coors. I would like
No,
to go.
I don't drink Coors.
I know you don't. I know you, Chris. I know what you drink. I know where
Yeah.
I know where you've been. I know your biases. And they're slightly Irish.
It's just like if I'm gonna drink, beer. I don't like drinking crappy beer. I don't like drinking, like that's how I feel about American light beers. Is they're just it's the race to the bottom. It's the best of the worst. That's what you're talking about.
Have you ever had a fucking Stella? Because
It's not that good.
that shit's not American. That shit's garbage. Have you ever had a Heineken?
They're both not good.
Listen, Europe still makes terrible beers.
Yeah, I never said they didn't.
I don't know. I think you have biases. I think you went to Ireland one time.
Buddy, I drink Irish whiskey. I don't drink Irish beer other than Guinness.
You're not a Guinness guy?
I mean, I like Guinness. I like the Guinness.
See?
Dennis
See?
extra stout. But again, like I don't go out of my way to drink it.
You don't have to. It's in every store.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But do you know what is around here that I do like to drink is Three Floyd's Zombie Dust. That's good beer.
That sounds like an IPA.
It is an IPA. It's like one of the only IPAs that I like consistently like, though.
Not
Anyway.
IPA related, but race related. Do you think Sergey Perot is gonna make a move on Ian Baker?
He's definitely catching up. Sorry about that.
He is. I like that yawn. It's a very exciting race.
Dude, it's late for me. I even took a nap. I took a
We're
nap
gonna
tonight.
go
Just
back
for you.
to this replay. Luke and Ian. Man, usually when that happens, it's the car behind that gets the boot. This time was not the case.
That's all you did.
I like the last 3 comments on the YouTube on the stream.
What are they?
You should.
I don't have-
You don't have it up. You're not looking.
No. Hold on. Well, no. Stand by, please.
If I just read it, it won't have the same effect as you just
don't.
going to see it.
Why am I opening it up?
You had to be there.
What the hell did I just hear? Oh, I'm gonna watch the race. You ever drink a cup of piss?
Well, have you? Long hauler? Answer the question.
I asked you first.
I have not drank a cup of piss.
OMEC, sponsored by Junk Driving.
OMEC, sponsored by Cup of Piss. Have you ever drank a cup of piss?
God, where is this broadcast going at this point?
It's fucking over. This is our last broadcast. I really hope that Kevin Hayes doesn't leave the league. And him and Fenn still broadcast next season.
I think they'll broadcast.
Because I'll be real with you, guys. I need a fucking break. So does
You
so
hear
does,
that, Fen?
so
I know
does,
Fen hears that.
so does Chris
Cop?
Kraus. Yes, I am a cop. And
No, but that's-
if I find out you've been drinking piss, I'm gonna come.
what are you gonna do about it? What
I'm
are you
gonna,
gonna do about it?
I'm gonna fucking come to wherever he lives. Devin Adams,
Hey, buddy.
have you calmed down yet?
I've been calm, buddy.
Have you ever drank a cup of piss?
A couple. Nah. I don't
Oh,
think so.
he had to think about it.
I don't think I have.
What it tastes like.
Doesn't it damage your kidneys if you do that?
Doesn't it damage your kidney to fucking drink in general?
That sounds really suspicious that you know that specific fact, Chris.
No, like I'm pretty sure I've heard of like earthquake survivors, but they got trapped
Yeah,
and like they got like
just heard of it.
But
It
Chris,
was-
when,
it
when
was-
were you in an earthquake?
It wasn't that one time Chris went to the hospital for a kidney-related issue.
All right. Would you rather drink your own piss or somebody else's piss?
My own piss.
I think I agree with that. That
I don't know how that's
Ugh.
even a debate.
Chris is gonna say
didn't
somebody
answer.
else's.
Chris didn't answer, so I'm
Yeah, Chris is gonna say somebody else's.
definitely
He's
suspicious.
a fucking weirdo.
He's still not answering. He's just laughing. It's concerning.
Chris Piss Drinker Kraus.
you guys watch Rick and Morty?
Yes.
There's a character that is named Piss Man,
That's your new nickname.
and he's like a supervillain that goes around and like just like has piss everywhere. He's in like a he has like a fish bowl.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Hey, Marcus.
What?
Can you put this on the broadcast?
This is on the broadcast.
No. Like, go to my car. This is a monumental moment.
All right,
Do you
you're
see
on,
what's about to
buddy.
happen?
What, cockpit view?
Bob Lindell is about to get passed by
By
Devin Adams.
season 2 OMEC champion Devin Adams.
Doesn't he have a championship under his belt?
Did your parents think about why they gave you 2 first names?
That's fucked up. No, I'm staying behind Bob for this whole lap. This is a parade lap.
Don't freak him out.
No, No, I'm going to. Okay.
The shadow people are going to start talking to him real soon.
Remember
They aren't
the
already.
tree frog car? Kelvin. What happened to Kelvin? Why doesn't he show up anymore? Did he get deployed too?
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Did what? What did you just say, Marcus?
I'm asking what happened to Kelvin, why he stopped showing up, and I asked if he also got deployed.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know who's in the military and who's not. I don't know why you guys are giving me so much shit.
I thought you said deported.
No, why the fuck would I say that? I'm not a piece of shit, Chris.
Oh fuck. That's
God.
fucked up, Chris.
Yeah,
I was
Chris,
about to
you
say something
terrible
about
person.
Pakistan, but that's fucked up.
Oh my god. Let's just end it here.
Hey, thanks for going to the night there.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Tony, what do you have to say?
Tony,
Huh?
Tony,
Tony.
pull us out of whatever the fuck's happening right now. Tell us something good.
Huh?
Tell us something good.
Something good? That Bob Lindell is here. That's what's good.
I just passed Bob Lindo. That's why I'm in here.
How you feeling about Summit Point?
Not the biggest fan, but it's all right for something like this. It mixes it up. It's a little funny.
Does this take you back to season 1? Were you here season 1?
I was here season 1.
Where
We all know this.
Where we raced Summit Point, simulated 24 hours.
Yep, I remember it. I still think we should bring back the simulated 24 hours.
And it was foggy in the morning, and it was just fucking cinematic
Yep.
as hell. That was a
It
good
was so
race.
cool.
It'd probably rain.
Those were just good times.
I've never recreated that again.
You should. We should do that next race. All the enduros do a 8x time
Glad you remember.
and have a full 24-hour cycle.
No, people didn't like it. I can't remember why they didn't like it. It
Really?
was because qualifying, the track state was vastly different at like the beginning of qualifying than it was the end. So if you didn't set a good time in like the first 2 minutes of qualifying, it was completely useless, and everyone complained about that, and that's why we ended up getting rid of it.
You know what I hear
Is
when
that-
you say that, Marcus?
I mean,
Is that not the case though for like most real life
Tony,
racing?
let me
all right.
tell my opinion here.
Devin never has good opinions, but listen, it's not the case because in real life races, you don't like go through 4 hours of time in 5 minutes.
Oh, like the track uses
yeah,
amplified.
Yeah, because in qualifying, especially if it because qualifying would be like in the morning, so it'd go from like 6 a.m. to noon. So if you didn't qualify in like those first 5 minutes, then the track was just hot, and then you couldn't get a time in anyways.
Hey Marcus, I got 2 questions for you.
I got 2 answers maybe.
Are you broadcasting by yourself tonight?
No, Chris is here.
Dude, I'm right here. What a jerk.
Hi, Chris. You're being so quiet. I didn't hear from
Hi,
you.
Tony. I didn't want to interrupt the
How are you?
conversation. It sounded like you guys were,
Chris is shy. Thank
It
him.
was a pretty productive conversation, actually.
Thank him
Chris,
for
you gotta
his
be quiet
service.
now.
I'm gonna fucking murder you, Marcus.
Marcus, I have another question.
Okay, what's up?
Question number 2. Why does it sound like you're like on Discord from your bathroom, or like from like a bathtub, or like you're in like the
Okay.
middle of a shed or a tin can?
So I have this really like professionally mic'd, but I have all like the compressors
With-
and the filters
with a
and
sock
shit.
on it.
They're all on
With
OBS.
a sock on it.
They're
It
all.
has a sock on
Oh
it.
my god! Can I answer the question? I don't know if you've noticed, but Chris only talks when I talk, or he doesn't talk. That's the two. It's like an on-off switch.
Have you fed him today?
Yeah, I fed him, but not myself.
Have-
like a good parent.
Have you asked if his quads are good?
No, I just
Did you-
I
maybe-
just keep thanking him for his service, but he doesn't like it. I don't get it.
Did you at least ask him either
Jesus,
one of the three
hold,
things?
hold it
How's the
together.
new house?
Hold it together.
How's the new
Tony.
job? Or how's the new bike?
No, we're broadcasting.
Dude, did you even see the bike got started? I don't think you did. You even see that I got the bike started?
Yeah, I watched the video.
Did you watch all 8 minutes? Don't fucking lie, Tony.
Yeah, it was like a whole 8 minutes, and like Chris was struggling to set up the camera in the beginning for like the first like 2 minutes. The camera kept falling over. I'm like, come on.
That's where I
You
tapped
couldn't
out.
have
I
at
couldn't have-
least
I
edited
couldn't-
this
yeah,
out.
I couldn't make it past that. I was like, this is
I wanted you guys to know.
Camera fucking adjustment. Like,
I
figure
wanted
that
you guys
shit
to know
out.
that I'm
and then
human
start
as
it.
well.
No, we don't
I
care if
didn't
you're
know-
human. We want to see the fucking.
I know you
bike
guys think that I'm on this like sort of pedestal, right?
We don't.
But
But thank you.
You know, it
but
wasn't on the
thank you for
pedestal.
saying-
Your camera.
then I'm.
Clearly. I mean, goddamn. I set it up. It fell over. I'm like, all right, set it up again. Fell over again. I'm like, oh my god. What were you putting it on? Like a fucking wet napkin? Like what were you trying to lean it up against?
Some shelf that was we moved from the house out there and
Made of Play-Doh?
I'm really happy
Basic-
someone else
yeah.
had my same experience, Tony. I'm happy to hear this.
You should have watched the whole thing.
You can't do that. We're not like
It's pure,
your
it's pure cinema.
grandmother will probably watch the whole thing, but
Pure
like
cinema.
people on the internet aren't gonna watch the whole thing, Chris. You
pure
gotta
cinema.
play your audience. Short attention spans.
Then why are we still here?
You know how many reels Tony watches in like a 5-minute time frame?
What do you think I am? Some brain-rotted degenerate?
Everyone is, Tony. You may
I
not,
watch
you may not-
long-form educational
You may not
YouTube
admit
videos, I'll
it,
have you know.
but when you go to bed at night, you doom scroll for at least like 20 minutes.
Nah, I throw on like 30, 40-minute YouTube videos and just fall asleep to them.
I don't think
It could be
that's-
anything.
I don't think that's true at all.
That does not sound healthy.
Also, Chris, you're saying
should-
why are we still here then? We have
You
10
should read a
we
book.
have 10 viewers, Chris.
And all of them are racers. Except for Fen and
Yeah, Fenn's not racing. I think Fenn's partner
Fenn's in
usually
here?
watches. No, he's in the chat. He didn't want to broadcast
Ah.
tonight. He said specifically, like, if I have to talk to Tony, I might just end it all. So he didn't want to.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
being my
like-
teammate
he
for
didn't
2
want
whole
so
years.
dark.
Yeah, why did
He's
your
so dark.
why did your teammate just stop showing up?
Huh?
Also, Chris, I'm dark because you made fun of my terminal illness. But anyways, Tony, why? Why
I thought it was cured.
Why?
I asked a question.
Tony, why did Fenn stop racing with you? What'd you do to him?
He likes broadcasting.
But why was racing with his teammate not more important? What did you do?
I
to
don't
him?
know.
Wait,
Nothing,
hold on.
I'd hope.
I have a more pertinent question, Tony. How is the planning for OFUC Season 2 coming?
Yeah, what's up with that? What's happening?
I know that I've been super
It's-
involved in that this year.
Incredibly, I know. Thanks for asking.
Ooh, live pit stop from Tony Caicedo. Hold on.
It's been
Will
something.
Tony Caicedo take tires?
Yeah, why not? Oh, shut up, you guys.
Oh, that's a
There we go.
beautiful pit stop.
Shush. No, I mean, I still got to figure out some shit for OFUC, obviously, but
That's fair.
you know, participation really dwindled the last few races, but I also got busy with my new job. But now that everything's kind of settled a little bit, I'm hoping to kind of turn that around. I think
Everyone had a
it was-
busy spring.
I think it was mainly track selection that kind of killed us. So
Chris
I think
knows about
track
that game.
selection.
What was wrong with the tracks? Didn't you pick like F1 tracks?
Yeah, I picked all
nobody-
F1 tracks.
Listen, nobody wants to race those. They want to race Watkins Glen, Road America, Spa.
They do.
And maybe Road Atlanta if they're feeling spicy. That's it. And Daytona.
That's true.
You could put those on repeat,
Oh god.
and people would show up. People would show up in droves. Those with GT3 cars.
Daytona in a Super Formula Light would be so boring.
But they still show up because they know the track. Because that's what they buy. Because that's what's the most participated on. Even though Snetterton is free.
I think there's a reason why.
Do you want to know? Fun fact.
Yes.
I
No,
paid-
because
I-
I'm being passed by Patrick Cantrell right now.
I
Why
paid-
am I still here?
I paid full price for Snetterton. $14.95,
Oh man.
buddy.
Oh no.
You know what else I
Tony?
paid $14.95 for? Winton.
Tony?
Yes.
We got him out of here. Don't worry about Devin.
Oh,
Devin, you can't just drag people around.
Yeah, you can't fucking
You
take
can't. You can't complain about everything we do and then still act like you have power.
I do have power.
I put him in focus. Brody Wallace coming into the pits. William Lemaster not coming into the pits.
Why is he in second gear?
That's a good question.
Brody, downshift.
Maybe first
Brody.
gear isn't enough. He's still
Brody,
in second.
downshift.
Is he gonna pull out in second?
Brody, downshift.
Is
Just saw
Brody's
the engine.
profile picture
There it
in?
goes.
Is
I'm
he
not
in a
anything,
Mustang?
So I get my tires warm.
I have no idea. I can't tell.
If it was an Irish car, you'd know what it was.
What does that even mean? Wait, hold on. I gotta go turn the light on. Hold on.
Turn a light on? This is Motel 6? That was a good joke, and Chris will never hear it. But you guys, the audience, Fettuccine, he heard it. Dead air. You know, I haven't heard it from in a while.
All right, I'm back.
Mr. Adam Dahl. You missed my good joke, and you'll never hear it. Adam Dahl.
Swap over to the podcast.
You can't do that. That's Jess. Here's Adam. Hold on. Hold, please.
Waiting.
Adam Dahl.
Oh, hello.
Welcome to the broadcast booth.
Thank you, thank you.
Might
have just been complaining about you guys, but you know details.
What are you complaining about?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Well, you see, I was sitting here waiting for the yellow flag to save my race.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not gonna happen, buddy.
No.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Chris fucking.
Adam, how are you
up.
doing tonight?
I feel like I messed with the balance of my car somehow.
What
It
did
goes
you
from
do?
oversteer to understeer.
What setup change did you make? Walk me through
All I
it.
did was change the tire pressure.
No, don't change.
No.
Keep those as low as possible, buddy. Don't change those.
I just upped the right sides just to balance it out a bit.
Yeah, iRacing doesn't.
Iris doesn't like
not-
that.
It doesn't model it right.
I'm gonna teach Hot Dog Water how to do GT3 setups.
Go ahead and tell us right now, Marcus.
Well, I gotta drive it and then do it. But really, you wanna one of the big things. Just change the roll bar stiffness in the front and the back. That'll change the way the car drives tremendously without changing a whole bunch of shit.
That is fair.
But
Honestly, the biggest tuning change I could do that would help is change the thing that's holding the steering wheel.
I really like low downforce, soft mechanical suspension, mechanical grip, low downforce grip. Chris knows what I'm talking about.
I do, but I think you missed Adam's joke there.
No, it was a good joke. I'm not letting him be self-deprecating like you, Chris. I'm letting him.
I thought it was a good joke.
He's worth more than that.
I appreciate the
Adam
acknowledgement of my
has
joke
worth.
at least.
You're welcome. I liked it.
Listen,
What?
I don't know. I'm out of beer.
Yeah, I'm out of my drink too.
This might be a good
Rough.
time for an intermission. Listen,
It's rough on the streets.
Adam Dahl.
Look, you can
Dude,
just
I
throw yellow
can't-
flag.
We're gonna
I
we're
cannot-
gonna
I cannot.
we're gonna
No.
do a short intermission while I go get another drink and maybe a snack.
All right.
I'm gonna leave the broadcast cockpit view hot dog water as reparations
Okay.
for removing you from the chat. This whole time I've been
Okay.
talking, I've been trying to figure out how to move you back. There's the move button.
You want me
Hold
to move
on.
you?
No,
Do you
hold
want me to do
on.
it?
Hold on. Let me do it. Goodbye.
God bless it, dude.
All right. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Chris, you're the fucking worst. You have no idea what
Buddy.
like breaks are or like intermissions or like I don't get you.
What is this, commercial?
It's alright. It's alright.
Nice save, Nick. Thanks.
I just read the chat.
Because he doesn't fucking love us.
I just read the chat. It was a really good idea. Read the YouTube chat.
What does the chat say,
Read the
Marcus?
YouTube chat.
Marcus, I think I'm coming back next season.
Oh, hello again.
Oh, yeah.
Coming back.
Oh, there's a lot of people now.
I was gonna say, what is, where am I?
Have fun, guys.
How did we get here?
Oh, I've heard these people. Hey, everybody.
All right, guys, it's all yours. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Good luck.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
Alright,
no.
we have 10 minutes to actually talk about the race.
Fuck that guy dragging me out, first of all.
Oh, no.
Are we,
Who came up with this
talking about
idea?
the race now? Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Wow.
we're on the broadcast.
We are
We're the broadcasters.
Very nice. All right. Well, welcome back, everyone, to late night racing hour in the OMEC League, where everybody's trying to go faster than the other assholes around them.
I mean, that is generally how racing works.
That's the limit of my contribution.
It was a very smooth voice.
It is very unsettling hearing the repeat.
Well, I think there's a fun little race I see right in front of me between Sergi and Ian.
Every
have
good
no idea.
broadcaster has a face made for radio.
And there goes Patrick.
How's your race going, Adam?
I'm having a good, Tuesday night stroll. I have no idea what Discord channel I'm in right now, and I'm quite
You guys
scared.
are all in the broadcast booth. Every single one of you guys.
Ah, okay. That's what I thought.
I don't know.
Oh, that's why we've got such a good view.
Yeah. So I think that he left everybody here and kicked me out of here, and Chris. So it's just you guys. Marcus is gone. Don't even worry about Marcus. And me. And hot dog
Okay,
worker.
hold on. Here's a question for you. Do you like the Indy Roval?
Indy Roval. Did we drive that this season?
No, and I'm quite upset about that.
Adam's been
Hang
trying
on.
to get.
Let me look at it. Oh wait, no. I think I actually really like this Roval.
Because every time there has been a vote for a track, I've put in Indy Roval.
I think I specifically remember Marcus saying he didn't like the Indy Roval last.
Oh no, this track is gas. This is a really good track.
Alright, maybe I misheard then.
No. I'm not Marcus.
No, I know you're
Fuck
not
that
Marcus.
guy. Fuck that guy. But this track is really good. This was actually my first podium in a special event. Me and my boy Nate Sides brought home P3, I think, here. And what was really crazy is I did 3 special events back to back, and I did P3, P2, and then P1.
There you go.
And it was Indy. What was the other one? I have them all printed out in frames. Hang on, let me find out. I got.
So yeah,
Goodbye.
Indy Roval.
Indy Roval.
Mm.
Obviously, Hot Dog Water should just pick all of the tracks.
Obviously, and that's official because we're on the broadcast.
It is.
They can't deny it.
It's canon now.
Way
I
to
think so.
use, way
Indy
to use
Roval.
your platform for evil.
I am a younger brother.
We will always use the platform for evil. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
No, now we're gonna get doxxed by Disney.
Not a cult.
Not a cult. Not a cult.
Not a cult.
Third place.
Did he just die?
Goodbye.
Was that the broadcaster? Oh no, I think we're getting kicked out.
We are the broadcaster.
Are we slowly?
We are the brute
We're-
squad.
Oh no, we're dying one at a time. This is terrible.
Oh no.
Remember
Go
us,
hot dog
chat.
water.
Remember us.
I don't feel so
Yay,
good.
hot dog
Mr.
water.
Stark.
Hot dog water forever.
Yes, well, now that they're all gone.
Devin, that was hot dog water spotlight. Stop ruining it for them.
I was just telling a story and trying to interview and, trying to keep this broadcast going.
No, it was intermission. We were gone.
Yeah, I wasn't. I'm still waiting until the last one.
How was the hot dog intermission? What'd you get for a snack, Marcus?
These beef sticks from Costco. And a Sam Adams American Light easy drinking beer.
It's a thing.
Yeah, I bought the Sam Adams summer pack. I drank 2 summer wheat ales, and then I drank 2 porch rockers, and now I'm on my 5th American Light.
I don't know.
And I should probably stop right there.
I don't know if I've ever had a Sam Adams.
Neither have I.
Is it
Really?
good?
That was
Yeah.
the first beer I ever drank when I turned 21.
That sounds biblically accurate, Devin Adams.
That's Devin Adams lore, everybody.
I can't imagine what other beer you would drink.
Did you get the cans or the bottles?
Cans.
Ooh.
It was all Target ad available. I mean, I'm a simple man.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
It's good.
So they got the summer ale was in it 2 years ago.
The summer ale was dope.
They-
It was pretty lemony.
It was alright. I didn't really like it.
Oh, is it?
but
Is it
was
basically a summer shandy? Have you guys ever had the liney
Yes.
summer shandies?
Yeah, it was basically that.
alright. Pool party.
Sir, wait, hold on. Sergey Baroque sending a move on Andre Saba into turn 1. Much like Nick Tyrrell and Kevin Hayes, except there was no contact.
What'd you think about the porch rocker?
That one was pretty good. That's why I just drank.
Yeah, the porch rocker's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the Boston Lager? Was that not in it this year?
That's not in it. I'm drinking the American Light. There's a
The Boston
blueberry.
Lager's actually
There's a
pretty
fucking blueberry fucking beer that I haven't drank yet.
Yeah, I've
Sounds pretty
seen
good.
that.
I don't know about that one.
No.
No?
I gotta try American Light though. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I
I also didn't know Sam Adams made cans, but
This beer tastes like the homeland of Devin Adams.
the American Light,
Mm-hmm.
very good.
I really got Devin Adams to perk up about my beer choice.
I mean, I like
I do.
Sammy's,
I know you do.
but like it's gotta be I really like the Boston Lagers, and I really hate the Oktoberfest, the pumpkin one. That was terrible.
Yeah, you can only ever have like 1 or 2 Oktoberfests before they get to be too much.
Yeah, those are nasty.
Pumpkin beer is just clove beer.
It's disgusting.
Yep.
Not a fan of cloves?
I mean, that's all it is. It doesn't taste like pumpkin. It tastes like cloves.
What other ones? do I
Because
like?
people wouldn't like it if it tastes like a pumpkin, if it tastes like a squash. It doesn't taste like that. It tastes like the seasoning they put in a pumpkin pie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
one of my
literally, yeah.
one of my favorite beers of all time is Samuel Adams Cold Snap. It only comes out in the winter and it's fucking phenomenal.
Devin Adams
I don't even
is
know
just
how to
an
describe it.
all-American man.
It's so good.
I heard Devin Adams only drinks Sam Adams because they share the same name.
That's why I actually got Sam Adams my first.
Yeah,
legal
you and
beer.
Sam both have 2 first names. How do you guys feel?
That's fucked up.
Your
mean, if
last
my name was
your
Adam-
last name isn't even a first name. It has an S on the end.
What if I named my firstborn Adams?
You should name him Adams. That'd be funnier.
Adams.
I think it'd be better if it was Adams.
You should name your firstborn Chris Krause Adams.
No, it's gonna be Chris, or no, it's gonna be Adam, Chris Adams.
That's a good middle name.
Just to thank him for his service, you know.
Did you know Chris's middle name is Thank You for Your Service? It's really crazy his parents named him that. It's like there was a foreshadowing.
Oh, that's what it is. It's no, they have Oktoberfest, right? But then they have Jacko, which is the pumpkin beer, and that one is fucking disgusting.
Oh my god, hold on. Chris, did you see this?
What happened to hot dog water?
They got hit by a ghost
Ooh.
car. Hold on, wait, look at this.
Oh.
Ready? We'll do slow motion, so you don't miss it. Don't blink, you might miss it.
What?
He's coming
what is
around.
going-
He's coming around.
Look at that smoke.
All
look
of
at
a
it,
sudden,
it's
there's a
like-
car.
Evasive actions.
And then gets neck
Wow.
coated. He didn't even
That
hit him. He
neck
just
code
got neck coated. That was
is
unfortunate.
Disgusting.
It was
Good old
disgusting.
iRacing. Good old iRacing net code.
Well, I don't know. What's his ping? Where's Geek Adam Dolls located in the East Coast?
I don't think it was Adam. I think it was who's the Mercedes?
James Carnline?
Mid South. He might have a.
He's close to the server. Where's Adam Doll from? Just United States. How's he get United States? Hot dog water. Where's your region? Maybe they'll answer.
Maybe. Don't hold your breath. but
I'm gonna
maybe.
guess Adam Doll is from the Idaho region, specifically Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Coeur d'Alene. It's Coeur d'Alene.
Gentlemen,
once
I would like to prestige, or I would like to
Who
offer.
says Coeur d'Alene?
Now, hold on. I once, my wife's car, the alternator gave out and it blew up, and I had to sit in a AAA tow truck with a man who was from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and he told me that's how it was pronounced.
Was he nice?
So a man from Coeur d'Alene told me it was pronounced Coeur d'Alene, because why the fuck would it be pronounced Coeur d'Alene? There's no A.
Buddy.
It's Lene.
I don't.
How the fuck would that be Coeur d'Alene?
I met quite a few people from Idaho when I lived in Oregon, and that's how.
But were they
all
from
all
that
said Coeur
town?
d'Alene. They all said Coeur d'Alene.
But were they from Coeur d'Alene?
No, I don't think so.
Then how would they know?
I met a lot of people that were from Boise.
See, you don't know how to say any names, Chris.
But that's how they said Boise.
They don't.
They do.
There's no way.
Okay.
Chris,
Uh huh.
listen.
Marcus.
I don't know. You
Are
could
we
be
gonna
right.
argue the?
You could be
are we-
right.
Are we gonna argue the entire time that we're racing next season?
Do you know
We
what's
should.
really fun? Yes. Maybe they'll put us on the broadcast. You know what's really fun about... We're still on the replay. You know what's really fun about Idaho?
What's really fun about Idaho?
They have the world's first nuclear power plant.
This is
or
true.
maybe America's first. Or is it world's first?
They have. I think they have the first breeding reactor.
Well, you can go...
Did you say breeding reactor?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
so
sex
it's-
and they make nuclear little protons.
Huh.
It's where they make.
interesting.
It's where they make plutonium for bombs.
Wait. Did you say photons?
Protons.
Isn't it a photon a thing too?
Yeah, that is a particle of light.
That's what big nuclear wants you to hear, Chris. Don't listen. Or fucking Devin, don't listen to Chris. But listen, anyways, this place, you can go tour it.
Yep.
And it's actually dope. Have you been there?
I wanted to go.
Oh my god, it's the coolest place. And you can like sit in the little control room and like you can fucking turn all the knobs and shit.
Yep.
Like it's all, and you can stand where like you can stand over top of the spent fuel rods and they're like, here they all are. And they have like the first light bulb ever powered by nuclear energy. It's really funny because we drove Highway 20 across the country and it's on Highway 20 and there's just a little sign that says museum or whatever, and it's in the middle of fucking nowhere, Idaho. It's just like all aliens and scientists laboratories in like the desert, and like you feel like if you leave the road you're gonna get kidnapped and taken to a black site. But then there's just there's this one sign where it's like turn left, there's a museum, but then you turn left and it's like museum and nuclear waste disposal site fucking 3 miles ahead. And
Sounds about right.
we drove up to it, and my wife got sketched out, and she's like, "No, we can't be here. Like, this is fucking illegal." And so we turned, we got in the parking lot, and she like couldn't do it, so we turned around, and we left, and we're driving down the road leaving, and she like Googles it, and then we're like, "No, that really was that. I think that's literally a museum." So then we turn around again, and we just park in the parking lot of this really sketchy building in the middle of the fucking desert, and then you walk in, and you're like, "Oh yeah, this is a museum. This is cool."
Yeah, because it's an old government place.
It's sketchy. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, yeah.
It's a weird place, but it was so cool.
I've seen the videos about it.
You should
it
go there.
seems cool. I probably should.
Yeah, you should. Everyone should drive Highway 20 coast to coast, right, Devin?
What? What's
Anyway.
20?
You've
It's
driven
the
on
number
Highway
of-
20. That's probably how you got to Davenport.
Oh yeah.
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 It goes from
It crosses
Boston,
the Mississippi.
Boston, Massachusetts to Newport, Oregon.
Really?
Yeah,
That's actually really interesting.
it is really interesting. Chris probably drove on it, but didn't care because he doesn't like history.
I don't think we took Highway 20 at all.
What a loser. You probably took an
I don't know.
interstate.
Took Highway 140 and 80, and Interstate 80.
Did you know Interstate 80 is the most human trafficked interstate in the United States?
I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good thing I didn't get trafficked.
I lived in Lincoln, Nebraska on Interstate 80, and it was like one of the highest places for like human trafficking. The higher one was Grand Island. These are your not so fun facts about Nebraska by Marcus.
The more you know.
Devin, you got a fun fact about Summit Point? No.
See, I would just like to propose a OMEC field trip, and by OMEC field trip, I mean OMEC broadcasters field trip. And by next season, I'll be a broadcaster, so I'm invited. So I was thinking that we all go to the Samuel Adams Boston Brewery in Boston, Massachusetts.
I'm down. I would go hang out with you.
Did you know?
See, Chris likes me. Marcus doesn't.
Devin, I smuggled you ketchup chips from Canada.
Those were actually
I
fucking
risked
delicious.
my
I
fucking
loved
life
them.
for you. I could have went to jail.
Those were actually fucking
The
delicious.
border guard in Detroit asked me if I brought anything back from Canada, and I said no. And the ketchup chips were on my dash in the windshield.
Those were so fucking good. You have no idea. I actually really liked them.
Why were they on your dash?
Yeah, why were they?
Well, so they didn't get crushed.
What a thoughtful guy. What a thoughtful fellow.
Yeah, all my other
That is
snacks
actually
were in the
really-
back, but the ketchup chips rode on the dash the whole time, so they didn't get broken, so you could enjoy them.
Why didn't you bring me back anything?
You lived in fucking Oregon.
Buddy, you knew that I was moving to Michigan.
Also, we drove from Toronto back to where I live in one fucking day, and boy, was that a long drive. So Devin's stop was like the stop for my sanity.
He's a pretty cool guy, isn't he? He's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was all right.
We had fun. I had a lot of fun.
He almost got fired. We had to like hide from his manager.
That was back when I worked at the other department. Now I work in this department, and I'm chilling, dog. They're not gonna fire me.
You don't have to hide from your manager anymore.
Aren't you a department manager at this point?
No, I get paid like one, but I'm not.
All the pay and none of the responsibilities? Sign
Yes,
me up.
sir.
My wife's in the
Signed.
chat saying R.I.P. Elron, the best Mazda 6 money could buy.
No, but I got like the best
That was the
job
car
in
where the
ours right
alternator
now.
died.
That was the car that what?
Where the alternator died, where I rode in the AAA
Oh.
truck. Its name was Elron Hildegard Klemp.
Chris.
Is that a reference?
L. Ron Hubbard is the guy who created Scientology.
Yep.
Hildegard is like some religious person, and then Klemp is also some cult leader. So it was L. Ron Hildegard Klemp. My wife has a bachelor's degree in like religious studies and cults.
I like how you have to justify it.
That's
I know this.
That was not
I
a
know this
justification.
stuff-
That was an
I-
explanation.
I know this
Why the
stuff
fuck
because
else
my
would you
wife.
think that? That was not justification. That was you saying, was that a reference for something? I was explaining it to you, you fucking son of a bitch. You're gonna make fun of my wife and make fun of my terminal illness, you asshole?
You're so fucking thin-skinned, bud. like it was just like a good cover if you're like, oh, but the only reason I know this is because of my wife's degree.
I mean, it is the only reason I know it. Because I was like, why the fuck is your car named Elron Hildegard Klemp? Oh, Clem, not Klemp. Oh yeah, Eckankar. Clem is the Eckankar. It's this religion. Bob probably knows it. Bob probably goes to church there. I'm pretty sure it's in fucking Minneapolis. And they do this thing where they chant. They go Hugh, and they fucking sing these Hugh chants, and it's all about like astral projection and fucking dream traveling. That's crazy. Look it up. Look up Eckankar. Everyone out there. Maybe someone of the 10 people listening to this broadcast.
Oh, dude,
Eckankar person.
Are we almost done? Are we on the white lap yet?
Yeah. Best broadcast ever. Devin, you know that me and Chris aren't broadcasting next season, right? Devin?
Who? Am I not? Can you guys hear me?
We can now. You know me and Chris aren't broadcasting, right? Next season?
What do you mean?
We're not. I meant what I said, buddy.
Are you driving?
Yes.
Is Cini broadcasting?
A genie?
Yes.
And Kevin. If Kevin didn't crash out enough to where he like left the league tonight, he is allegedly broadcasting with a genie.
Do they want a third?
I'll have to ask him.
They probably. Kevin definitely doesn't.
I know you
want me
guys.
there.
I know you guys don't know shit about F1, but Kevin Hayes is 100% going to be Jolyon Palmer if he broadcasts next season. And there's going to be maybe someone in the chat who knows this, who isn't my wife. And they're going to really appreciate that reference. Fettuccine might. Fettuccine, if you're listening, Kevin Hayes is definitely Jolyon Palmer.
Who's Julian Palmer?
Jolyon Palmer. He's if you watch F1 on the F1 app, he's one of the broadcasters. And there's this one guy who's just a broadcaster and he's really good. But then there's like this other guy, David Coulthard, who raced in F1 for like 12 fucking years and won many races. And then there's Jolyon Palmer, who was also an F1 driver, but he only did it for 1.5 seasons because like the second season he got kicked out and he was really terrible. And so there'll be this graphics. It'll be like David Coulthard, 12 race winner. And then it'll say Jolyon Palmer participated in 35 races in F1. And he always has a lot of like hot takes because he was an F1 driver
For 2 years, from 2016 to 2017.
a year and a half.
Wow.
Because he only did 35. I'm pretty sure he was like one full season, then a half a season. He either came in halfway through a season or got kicked out. But he did really bad. Anyways, the race, guys, the race is about to end. Devin?
Wait, oh fuck, how do I need to go back? Oh yeah, I gotta do a lap.
What'd you just say?
Wait, do I gotta do a lap?
I don't know. We'll bring you back in for an interview, don't worry. Chris?
Marcus?
Does inaugural mean end, or does that mean beginning?
That means beginning. This was a penultimate.
This is our penultimate. No, that's second. I thought that's like second to last.
I thought it wasn't.
Because it's like penultimate
Ultimate?
corner is like second to last corner. I don't know.
Last but one in the series. Second last. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, so what's the word for last?
Ultimate? Final?
Is it ultimate? Retirement? You know, if Fen and Kevin do a good job, we might never come back here.
Maybe.
There's a universe where this is our last OMEC broadcast ever. And we talked about what it was like to drink a cup of piss. So I want you to know that's going to be your legacy.
I'm here for it.
And that is Nick Tyrrell coming across the line. That's your P1 for the GTP drivers. Nick Sides coming across P2 8 seconds later, of course, and 37 seconds back, just driving around. Tony Caicedo, like 30 seconds later, you're going to come across the finish line, P3. How's it feel?
Pretty good.
That's all we need to hear. Devin Adams in the background. Tony Caicedo eventually going to come across the line. And what about GT3? Oh, this is GT3 also. If Tony doesn't take him out, that's GT3 William Lemaster, your pro champion of this race. I don't know of the season. Don't quote me. Andre Saba, what happened to Brody Wallace? How's he all the way back?
Didn't he
P4.
get taken out? Didn't he get taken out?
No, that was Tyler Roberts. What happened to Brody Wallace? We missed so much of the race. Jesus Christ. R.I.P. Brody Wallace. I don't know what happened to you, but we missed a lot of it. This was definitely one of our most podcasty broadcasts.
Because we kept bringing Devin.
All right, I'm here for my last place interview.
Devin Adams, you got a really tough race out there. You got some unfortunate off tracks in the beginning of the race. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, that shit fucking sucked. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You gonna go do some donuts on the finish line?
No, I already backed out. But like, I'm down to do some interviews. You know what I'm saying?
You buddy, you can't. They can't go on for like 10 years though.
I'm really good at that. You can't lie. I do the best interviews.
You do the best interviews, but you gotta.
Okay, I'll just be here.
We can't do 30 minutes per person.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not good at that. I'd like to hang out though, if that's a thing.
I mean, you can do the interviews.
I mean, they're gonna last like 30 minutes a person.
Here's your first interview.
Nick, welcome to the broadcast booth. I saw you had a killer race tonight. You started the race basically on... You started the race on the fucking pole, right?
He had to reboot.
I had to think about what I was saying, you know?
He control deleted there.
You started the race on the fucking pole. You fucking carried it all the way to the end. But my one question is, what happened with you and Kevin Hayes at the beginning?
How'd I know that was gonna be your one question?
Well, it was like the highlight of the race, my guy.
I like to stir the pot. So, you know, I gotta know.
All right. So here's my thinking whenever it was coming up. He didn't go all the way to the right. So there's that whole where's gap send car. And I'm like, well, I'm going to make sure I'm going to stick to the right on the apex there. Yep. So I just made sure not to hit him. I went to the right side. And then whenever we kind of like, I was trying to like give a little more room, but I pushed a little and got into him. But there was still plenty of room. I didn't push him like off the track, but unfortunately didn't have the grip that I was hoping we were going to have right there.
Did Kevin Hayes, did he brake early or was that just me? Or did he brake normally? Like, did he brake super early or did it just look like that on the broadcast?
I mean, for cold tires, it's probably around the normal spot. I'm looking back on my screen.
All right, that's my that was my only question. It seemed like he braked a lot earlier than the rest of the GTP drivers.
Yeah, I was just trying. Whenever I went to go to that right, I'm looking at slow time or slow motion. I just wanted to make sure not to hit the grass, and I was just trying to get slowed down and like looking at my inputs there. I mean, I thought I'd hit like the slowest point that we were going, and was a little bit back on the gas, but
don't worry. The stewards have looked over the incident and decided that we're going to give Devin Adams a race 1 ban for season 11.
I won't be there. I'll be broadcasting with Kevin and my boy.
Yeah, I tried to like kind of give his like front right a little bit of like a bump to kind of straighten it back out, but it didn't do that. Instead, it gave us both a 4X.
But you made it worse.
Yeah, it gave us both a 4X, but no damage though. It was like just really light, but it was enough to come through as a 4X.
All right, Devin, you got a less controversial question for our race winner this evening?
Controversial question. Well, what kind of practice did you get going into this race? Because you obviously had a pretty good result. I obviously need to learn from the best.
Well, I used the practice session last night to look at like track temperature and weather and stuff to see what it was going to be, and I actually made like I have like an AI roster. I mean, I don't have like OMEC people's names in and everything. I didn't go like that LARP mode or anything like that, but
can't increase the drunkenness that much.
Yeah. I just created one that has like 30 GT3s and 15 GTPs in it, and I'll run like a 45 car AI session, and I ran a full like hour and a half race simulation last night to kind of get an idea of where some of the passing zones would actually be, fuel consumption, kind of come up with fuel strat if I want to try to 2-stop it or do like a push 3-stop. It was going to kind of depend like how Kevin and my stints went, and then whenever the unfortunate stuff all happened, it made it way easier to do the 2-stop. I just had to save more and more fuel in that third stint to actually do it. Ended up benefiting Tony too, because I had to meet my number, but it also was making it so he could hit his number to actually like beat Patrick too. So it kind of worked out for both of us that way.
See, my next question. How different was the track temperature in this race versus what you were practicing on?
Oh god. I think last night I saw somewhere in the 80s Fahrenheit, and then tonight's been 120 to 130 something the entire time.
Yeah, we had to recreate the server, so I don't think and none of my I went to use last settings and that was nothing, so I created it all from scratch. I was really happy that I got grid by class on. I made sure to check that.
And you didn't do the 255 fast repair thing either, did you? So
no, I didn't. We got her all good.
Better batting average than Landon.
Yep.
Not to call people out, but yeah, it was fun. Unfortunate with the turn 1 bit there. I was watching the Delta with Kevin catching back up too, and I was like kind of looking forward to seeing how it was all going to pan out. If I was going to have to do like a full push strat and stuff too.
I was talking on the broadcast how he's only 3 seconds back. Just need to keep his head down, and then he kind of torpedoed a GT3 there at the end. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't gone back to looking at it yet.
He's not going to be happy.
I was hearing.
He might not even like me anymore on the broadcast, but I'm really hoping he still broadcasts. Him and Fenn are going to make next season great.
I mean,
you're forgetting somebody.
In reality, we came into this with what, like a 9-point difference, in only 6 GTPs. It was going to be a matter. I don't even know if it would have been possible if let's see the points if I total it up. You know, it's like 50, 55 versus 62 or whatever. So that'd be 7. So he could have made up 7 points if he won and I got last and didn't get the bonus. It would have been way closer, but yeah, it would have been like mathematically, we would have needed, I think, at least 8 cars to show up to allow there to be the 9-point swing. And then with this probably ended up becoming a drop week for him, and that made it worse too. So it's. And I was still in a race like it fully did matter because I hadn't done that math until just now, literally. So I didn't want to leave it to chance fully there. I wanted to still race kind of hard. He got the good jump, that stupid Ferrari all-wheel drive or whatever. Like he was just pulling. But yeah, he left that car with a gap there on the right side. I was expecting him to go full wide and not even give me any room there. They popped back over to the middle. Just I didn't really think much about it. I was just instantly going to go to the right if there was an opening there.
Are you going to make a shock move for season 11 and show up in a GT4 car?
No, I'm thinking about driving maybe bringing the Lambo back or something. Just
hell yeah.
Just to mix it up a little.
Like the classic
I don't like how
Ford.
it does in the rain. And I know there's like some rain races and stuff, but it'll be interesting. And maybe start doing the not qualifying thing and starting to back too, just to see if I can survive on some as well.
I love it. Any more questions?
Right.
Devin Adams.
Yes.
Oh my god, okay. Yes?
I heard my name, and you said more questions
All right,
to
well,
Devin
Nick Carroll,
Adams.
congratulations. I think you just.
I thought you were asking me a question. Okay.
Did you just win the championship?
Yeah. That's why I was talking about with the 9-point difference coming into the night. If we needed some more GTPs and then Kevin to get bonus, and me not to get bonus.
I hope you're ordering another shelf from Amazon to fit all of your OMEC trophies on.
I'm going to be building something actually. I've been trying to think about what I want to do because like right now I kind of have them and some different ones scattered around that I've got from like Pony Express and whatnot too. Like I have some of them sitting on like my window air conditioner or my wall-mounted air conditioner unit that's up here. Then I have another shelf that I have the OMEC ones and a couple of the local Charleston Sim Racing Group ones that one there too. So
You're gonna need to add a whole trophy room to your house. You're gonna have to tack on a little addition.
a sim shrine or something.
Yeah,
if you wanna-
it'll be like the cigar
Oh,
room.
heck,
Sit and look at all your sim racing trophies.
Well, even we were out shopping. I forget where we were. It was like a kind of obscure, random chance that we saw it happen. But there was a freaking mystery machine hat that I ended up buying like a while back. I've had it a couple of years now. It's like up there on the pile as well. If and whenever I meet up with some of you bastards, so I'll wear it. Even though I rarely wear hats, but it's one I'll bring out for those sorts of occasions. Look for the 6'4" guy wearing a mystery machine hat.
Nice.
I will do that next time I'm out on the East Coast. It's very rare. But
Yeah,
when I go
Landon
out
was
there-
down here. Yeah, Landon was down here a couple weeks or the weekend before the Indy race. But he
should've-
was down here as like a family with family.
You should have went
thing,
and hunted
with
him down.
Well, I knew what beach he was
Just-
at too. Like I could have probably gone beard
Should have
hunting
walked
and
around. Yeah,
looked
every
for him,
bearded
yeah.
bald guy. Like, hey, are you Landon?
Or I just yell out Landon and like see like who either runs or waves, and then I'll like no, so. But no, I'd message him, and yeah, he was saying it was kind of a communication-free weekend, even though he'd messaged me as they were coming through, saying where they were going. So one might think like they might want to meet up since he'd like met up with other people and stuff. So I think maybe he's just scared to have me around his kids or something. So I don't know. Is that what it boils down to? But I know I joke I'm the creepy uncle type. I'm really not the creepy uncle type, So
It's okay. We'll get it. We'll get him in here. You guys can fight it out.
The cool uncle that gets
Yeah.
mad every now and then, once about every 4 years.
That's Kevin Hayes.
yeah, when his
No.
nephew's drunken driving.
Kevin,
in
Joey, and
a
Palmer Hayes.
team-
Okay. We don't need to go. I understand what I did wrong.
All right, Nick Darrow,
I'll put the belt
congratulations.
out again.
We're
I'll put that
gonna
belt out again, Devin.
we're gonna kick
Oh,
you out of
fuck.
here.
See you, fellas. Thanks again for all you do.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see you next season.
Congrats,
Yes, sir.
man.
Here we have Nathan Sides.
Who?
number 12.
Nathaniel.
Nathan, that's his Amish name. You can't call him that.
That's his real name, Nathaniel.
No, that's his
Nate,
Amish
what's your full name?
Nathan.
Exactly.
Lame.
Nathaniel's his Amish name.
Yeah, Nathaniel's my
Nate
Amish-
Sides.
My Amish
Number
name
12.
Nate Sides. What's it like to have two first names?
It's weird.
That's fucked up.
Okay, I'm done.
My middle name is Anthony, so
Fucked up.
technically I have 3 first names.
Devin.
Don't ask me what my
Devin,
middle name is.
ask some questions. Your middle name is Jolie and
Devin,
Palmer.
Devin Adams. Devin Adam
It's not.
Adams.
Anyways, Nate, how are you feeling after a P2 tonight?
Pretty good. Pretty happy with my
That's it.
performance.
Drag him out right there. Pretty good.
That's a great interview with Nate. It was great talking to you. See you next season.
Good,
Listen,
good
guys,
season.
we've lost 7 viewers in these interviews, so if you could spice it up, Devin, maybe ask some more
There's
entertaining
no way we
questions.
lost 7.
It went from 12 to 5. Now it just went down to 4. So,
Yeah, I think these
Devin,
interviews are done.
Devin,
Marcus, it's back to you.
I'll be honest with you. One of them is me. So,
You're gonna pull.
we're
You're
3.
gonna pull Dahl in.
It's back to you, Marcus. Yeah,
Well,
I'm done.
Adam's gone. There's only one guy left in there.
What is
Mark,
wrong with your
it's back.
wife?
We're gonna pull in Devin's teammate.
Hello.
Devin, would
Luke,
you actually interview
How are
your
you
teammate?
feeling?
I think I secured the AM win for the season.
Holy
I think so,
shit!
too.
Congratulations, buddy.
Because I did finish in front of
Yep.
Wesley, and he was in P2 in points.
The only person I was concerned about was Brody, but I think that he didn't do enough races to even affect it.
Oh,
I think
might be podium.
I think you won it, but don't quote me on that until the points are official.
I think I still got P3 AM in that race, so I think I'm okay.
Kevin's probably tabulating as we speak.
Are you and Devin gonna be partners next season?
Well, that entirely depends on if he's driving.
He says he's gonna
Luke,
broadcast.
I think
Are you
we
gonna
need to have a
leave
talk
Luke?
after this race.
You gonna leave Luke
Marcus.
out in the dry?
Luke, Marcus. God, you guys are fucking me up. Marcus, I think me and Luke need to have a chat after this race. I think we need to leave it at that for now.
Heart to heart.
little bit of a heart-to-heart, a little bit of a...
Luke carried you. Luke has permanent spinal damage from carrying you the entire season. When you, like a little baby, got a little upset about a slightly difficult track and just dipped out.
That fucking track is rough, Marcus.
Devin was like, I had to try for a second, and then I just fucking gave up, wrote a paragraph, and left.
Was that Ruskogan?
Yeah. Or yeah,
I
I
did
think
not
so.
get second that race.
I don't care what place you got. You whined about it, and then you quit. And then
Yeah,
Luke,
'cause it was a dog
Luke
shit
showed
fucking
up
track.
to every fucking race and carried you in the championship.
Yeah, I'm gonna plead the fifth for the rest
Did
of
miss
this
last
interview
week,
here.
but that was the only race I like just straight up missed since I started in this league.
Yeah, Luke's a champ. He showed up for this wonderful schedule. How do you think about this season?
This season was definitely interesting with some of the oddball tracks. I do think it definitely put the C in challenge.
Hell yeah.
For this, yeah, because most of these tracks are not like common, so you don't have a ton of practice time on them unless you are just like obsessively practicing throughout the week, which not everyone does. So when it comes to these races, you know, it's a lot more of a unpolished feel, which can be good, but also can be bad. Like I find this circuit almost brought out the worst in everyone. This was a rough race, if I had to say so. Like turn 1 on the broadcast probably looked like Demolition Derby.
It did with Kevin Hayes and Nate Sides. We didn't get a lot of the GT3 action, unfortunately.
Well, it was a scorcher, though. It
me
was
and
like,
Chris
what,
are pretty poor broadcasters, so we got some stuff.
This is true.
It's all right.
I need another screen. I can't. I can't work under these conditions.
Me and Chris are racing next season, so there'll be maybe more competent people in the booth. Maybe.
For sure.
Did Kevin win? Because then he's going to be in the booth, right?
He did mention he wanted to do broadcasting last.
Kevin and
last
Fenn?
race I was in.
Kevin and Fenn are
10, whatever it is.
currently going to be doing it next season, allegedly.
Is this confirmed, or are you like wishing it to happen?
It's technically confirmed. I don't know if after tonight, Kevin's backed out. If he still is friends with us or not. But, you know, he did say that he would do it.
Why would he not be friends with you, though? What would you have to do with anything?
I mean, all I do is just shit talk him on the broadcast.
Can't wait to watch it tomorrow.
I compared him to Jolyon Palmer, and if you know who that is, you'd understand.
Amazing.
But yeah, I don't know. That's it. Devin, you got anything else for Luke? Nope. All right.
Good talk.
Luke, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you showing up, racing the whole season with us. Look forward to seeing what you got season 11.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Congrats.
Devin's dead.
Is Devin asleep? Maybe he's asleep.
That's what he does. Devin wants to broadcast, but every broadcast he starts farming, gets drunk, and falls asleep. So I don't know if Kevin and Fenn are going to tolerate that, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't know about you, but farming and getting drunk and falling asleep sounds awesome.
I mean, yeah, but if you want to be a broadcaster,
yeah,
you don't want to be a broadcaster. You're just owning it.
not.
Yeah, exactly.
I do
You'll
not.
just farm and fall asleep and not broadcast.
I just don't. I don't small talk.
I mean, you do pretty good every time we bring you in. You're not supposed to small talk. You're supposed to talk about what's going on in the race. Me and Chris are horrible broadcasters.
I literally just talk about Amish shit the whole time.
That's all you need.
Yeah, I just ride that wave.
That'll get you through life.
Exactly.
Hey, 5 watching. We gained a viewer.
Yup.
We gained a viewer. I think this is gonna be it. I think this is gonna be the final broadcast.
No.
Forever?
Well, I don't
Wait,
know.
forever?
You know, hold on. You know, this could be.
There he is.
Listen, this could
sorry, I
be
had
if
to-
everyone likes the other broadcasters more. This could be me and Chris's final hurrah or we'll be back season 12.
All right. So if you don't broadcast, are you driving?
Yeah, I'm driving, buddy.
New tire
You're driving
model
a
and everything?
GT4?
I'm fucking ready now. GT3. Chris is my teammate.
Oh, buddy, you're driving a GT3?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
Any
Thanks.
broadcasters?
Yeah. Unless Chris is
Why don't
backed
you
out
do-
yet.
Why you
No,
guys do
not yet.
4 of you in the booth and the two of the broadcasters are driving? Like in-race broadcasters.
Well, I mean, they can pull us in whenever they want. I need a break from broadcasting, buddy.
Well, yeah, but if you're driving and 2 other people are talking, you're just kind of there to like add comic value.
I'm gonna be locked in. I'm gonna be Luke, and Chris is gonna be Devin. I'm gonna try and win, and Chris is just gonna show up, bitch about stuff, and get last.
Buddy, I'm not Devin.
You are.
Chris,
You said. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the season goes.
Are you driving
We just gotta-
GT4 or
If you meet your KPIs, maybe the tune will change.
God damn it. I think we're both gonna drive the same GT3.
We can
We're gonna-
also drive different GT3s. We don't gotta.
Although the new tire model might suit you well, Chris, with like
It might.
slick and
Yeah.
weird. And
Yeah. As a P-cup driver, I do like
might be right up
P-cups.
your alley. Yeah.
We're going full circle on the broadcast here.
Well, that's a GT3 car. Just drive
Date
that.
sides. Have you ever drank a cup of piss?
No, can't say I have.
Do you think it would taste like Bud Light?
I mean, I think Bud Light tastes like piss, but I don't. Yeah. Maybe.
See, but you don't know what piss tastes like. Everyone just says that.
You don't.
It definitely
Bear
doesn't
Grylls-
taste like Bud Light.
Bear Grylls did it. If you would make Bud Light warm,
Bear
it would
Grylls,
taste like
Bear Grylls is the most overrated person on television. Fight me.
Yes. Well, they
He
all
really
are,
is.
No,
Sir- no,
Les
Bear
Stroud-
Grylls is all fake.
Les Stroud is
Les Stroud
is
was
the
the real
true
man.
the true man. Yep.
What
It's
about
not
the Outdoor
you
Boys
guys-
guy that just shut down his YouTube channel?
Guys, listen.
I have no idea what you're
We're
talking
gonna
about.
we're gonna take this broadcast
go-
way off the rails. Hold on.
If you want to see some real survival, go to Outdoor Boys.
No, hold on.
Outdoor Boys.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that guy's
Hold
actually
on.
really good.
Everyone,
His name's
hold
Luke
on.
or
Really
something.
awesome.
Everyone,
Yeah.
hold
I used to
on.
watch him when he
Everyone,
was actually
hold on.
catfishing her.
Hey,
Yeah, that's where I
hey.
found him too.
Hey, have you guys watched the show Alone?
I've never watched it. No.
It's fantastic, and it's also real survival, and you need to go watch it. I'm addicted to it.
Alone, you said?
Yeah, it's
I think I've
on it's on Hulu, but it was like a History Channel show, but it's just people. It's like 8 people, and they all go out to their own. They get dropped off at their little remote location,
Oh, yeah,
and they
yeah,
get
I've
dropped
seen
off with cameras and shit. So they film their own experience. But like basically, the last one, they can tap out or they can get medically tapped out. But the last one to make it gets $500,000.
Yeah, and they're
And they
not
get-
aware if anybody else is in it, right?
Yeah, they only know at the very end, like once everyone's tapped out,
Yeah, yeah.
then they come tell them. But they don't know if
Yeah.
anyone's tapped out.
But like, what if you're in that and you get like a shitty spot? Like some spots are gonna be better than others, you know?
I don't know.
Like if you get dropped in a spot and your closest water source is like half a mile away.
They probably don't do that to you. They haven't. I've watched the first 8 seasons so far. That's not really a thing. You got the stuff you
I
need.
thought it was
if
totally
you can
random.
if you can hunt. They're like the spot you get is random, but the spots are picked.
Okay. I had this conversation with my wife once. Like, she's so picky with eating stuff. I was like, if we ever have some sort of apocalypse, you are absolutely screwed. Like, yeah,
My wife has
you're
told
gonna
me
eat
that if
bugs
there's an
and-
apocalypse, she's like, I'm out.
She-
You
well,
you can
could eat
you can
her.
survive if you want, but who the fuck wants to live through that? That's my wife's opinion.
I have a survival instinct, though. That's the thing. I like to survive.
I can't decide if I'd like to survive or not. I mean, is the internet probably doesn't exist.
No.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
No, you're just literally running around. And
Yeah, I don't know.
what if you like? Yeah, but just think about it. Like, you could like go find a decent car dealership and find some cool cars and just go joyride.
Well, yeah, for like a few first few weeks, then all the gas is gone, and then you're fucked.
You can find gas.
You gotta make your own food.
Yep.
I'm not down
Well,
for
you
that.
gotta hunt. You gotta hunt.
I've never hunted in my life.
You can farm.
Somebody said
It's
something about hunting?
Really not hard.
I could fish,
Just go find Devin. He'll hunt.
but
for
I
you.
don't want to. I don't want to make my own shit. I don't want to do that.
It was so good. It's such a good thing to do, though.
Yeah, but would you think that, Devin, if it was your only source of food? Like if you fucked up hunting, you couldn't go and eat your fucking Miller Lite you have in your fridge for dinner?
Yeah, I probably would. It's just so much fun. See, it's not even like the hunt that's the fun. It's the waking up at 4 in the morning to be in the tree stand by 5 to just watch the woods.
Yeah, but if you were surviving, like if it was survival, you wake up at 4 a.m. to be in a tree stand every day of your life because the world has collapsed and that's just your life. It's not like a fun thing anymore.
That's better than going to work every day, wouldn't it?
I don't think so.
I have never gotten as good of naps as I do in a tree stand.
Well, yeah, because it's like a little break from reality. But if that was your life every day, this is what I'm saying. You're like, yeah, you go camping on the weekend. It's fun, but not if that was your fucking life.
What was that? There was an author that, like, back in the olden days, and he just, like, went off into the woods for a year.
Oh,
100%
fucking.
do that.
I read a book. I read that book
he didn't
in
have
college.
iRacing. There was
oh
no
my
internet.
God. Wasn't it? Was it Waldo?
Yeah, something like that. I would 100% do that.
We gained another watcher. We're up to 6 now.
So it's all about survival. Do you start a survival channel?
When are we starting a podcast?
We're on it. We do it every fucking week, buddy. I've done it every week for the last 2 years of my life.
Yeah, welcome.
This is it. This is it.
Me, Kevin, and Mr. Achini. Where's the H? No, where's the H? Are gonna fuck some shit up next season.
So confirm you're not driving?
We'll find out tomorrow morning. how I
Devin is gonna. Devin can't. If you commit to one thing, Devin, I would like to see that either drive or broadcast.
We'll see how I
For
feel tomorrow
every week.
Henry David Thoreau.
Yes.
My wife
That
would
was
know
one-
who that is, but I don't.
That was the one that I was thinking of at least.
Yeah.
His best known book has been
I
Beholden.
almost broadcasted every single race this season.
Yep.
I only had one mental breakdown, and I wish it would have been for the one where I had to buy Thruxton and Kansas, but it wasn't.
That's why I didn't show up at Thruxton.
You didn't show up for Thruxton or Kansas?
No, I didn't have either of them.
Buddy, you should buy Thruxton.
You wouldn't
It's a
buy
good
them for
track.
Chris? Chris made the schedule.
Well, the other problem was
You don't
I
care
was away
about your
that-
fellow OMEC teammate?
No, I was away that entire weekend. That was Memorial Day weekend, and we were away until Monday evening. We got back from vacation, and I was like, I don't feel like doing this right now. Just sunburnt, and hot, hungover.
That sounds like you don't have the dedication.
That's what it is. I was getting frustrated with the GTP, honestly, too. So.
If you guys look
Yeah,
at the broadcast right now, I got the best camera angle.
Are you watching the race right now?
Well, we're live still.
Buddy, I gotta go to bed. It's like 10:20, my guy. I gotta go to bed.
Oh, look at this guy!
9.
Look at this guy on the East Coast. All of a sudden, with his fucking
9:20.
with his fucking bedtimes.
I'm tired, man.
Remember when you made fun of me when you were on the West Coast, and you're like, "Who fucking goes to bed? I'm just eating dinner."
9:20.
Are you under the map right now?
Yeah, you like that? You like the bottom of those pit stalls?
Yeah, it's, you can see the shadows of the cars.
Have you ever looked at the pit booths? Wait, have you ever seen their screens and what they're typing
No.
on?
No.
I'm pretty sure one of them is upside down. Hold on, I'll show you. Let's get over there.
How do you know this?
Because I did this one time when I was bored. But if we go look at what they're typing, like one of the screens will be upside down. Well, because I was just like, I want to see what these are. Yeah, look. It's like they mirrored there's the screens, but look, the one white screen is upside down, the one's right side up.
like a 30 second. That's pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that fantastic? And also, their hands are not like
Doing anything?
they're not
just in
typing
the air.
on it. They're just hovering here.
Well, they're frozen. Oh,
Look at them. Look at them. Fucking. They're not even looking at the monitors. They're looking down at
Well,
their
the left guys
non-existent
look at the monitor.
keyboards.
yeah. Left
No,
guys look at the
wait.
monitor.
Wait till you get to the next view. It's coming. There's a little delay.
I was gonna say there's a heck of a delay.
I like who's got the pink, the pit booth though. We're up
What
to
are the
8
other
people
two-
watching. Oh man, people love this content.
Oh, well, that's me.
Oh shit. Well, maybe also Chris. I don't know.
Maybe. What are the two guys down on the ground doing? They're just kind of like looking at you.
Yeah, they're just hanging out. Don't worry about it.
Dude, you gotta set up a PlayStation or Xbox controller to control your camera.
Do you remember the one broadcast I did that?
It's like flying a drone around.
I did it. And it was going
Yeah.
to be the grid walk. And while Devin did it, and I was going to fly through with the grid walk, and then it didn't work when I plugged it in. But I had all the Xbox controls like set up, and you have to adjust the sensitivity. And I had it to where I could like fly a drone around and follow a car. I had a lot of big dreams, and I never did it.
It makes it look so good.
It does.
Sounds alright. That's not bad.
What the fuck did you say to me, Chris?
We just kept losing motivation.